Happy Magical Monday, everybody, and welcome to our stream. Yoo-hoo! Welcome to Chromatic Academy at Covenstead, a Kids on Brooms campaign. We play Kids on Brooms on here. Yay! Let's go ahead and introduce our players. Tonight we have Deanna playing Eero. We have Lauren playing Oclis. We have Danny playing Maris. And we have Tessa playing Neora.
Hello.
Woohoo! So, I'm just going to go over a few announcements before we get started. First, let's shout out our music. Tonight, you will be hearing sounds and music from RPG Sounds, Tabletop Audio, and Dark Fantasy Studios. These are the resources that I used for most of the things you'll hear tonight, so go ahead and check them out. All right, Genki, our favorite. Get the Genki browser plugin and receive discounts and coupons for shopping online while also supporting Ink and Lyre. Your purchases grant us commissions while you get all of the discounts. Plus, you don't pay anything extra. Woohoo! Genki in the chat. I just wanted to ask, Danny, are you still doing your thing for Hershey?
Yes.
Okay, so please, if you have the extra funds, please help by supporting Danny. We'll post the coffee link in the chat. And the Ravelry chat or link as well. Her dog, she recently found out that Hershey, she's so adorable. She's a cute little, what kind of dog is she?
She is a Dachshund Chihuahua Terrier mutt. Long-haired.
She's so cute. And she's older, right?
She is 9 years old.
I love senior dogs. But she recently found that she does have cancer. The outlook looks good, but as we all know, vets are very expensive. So if you have a few extra dollars, please hand it her way. It's always nice to support because we all love puppies here on this stream. We all love dogs on this stream.
Yeah, Danny is also an excellent knitter and has a number of knitting patterns up on her Ravelry. So if you want to check out, and if you're a knitter yourself and want to start building these things, you can also head that direction.
Yeah. So if you look in the middle of our stream, you will see, what are we looking at right now? Are we looking at Nimue Hall?
Nimue
Yes.
Hall.
All right, you will see Nimue Hall, which is the great hall of our fabulous school. It is a pixelated, adorable map. We get all of our NPCs and maps on a One More Multiverse, which is a free site where you can build. We built our whole castle off of One More Multiverse, and it's a lot of fun. You can do secret passageways. You can hide stuff from your players and have them find it gradually. I highly recommend it. Super easy to use, beginner friendly. Go ahead and check them out. Also, shout out to Jake and Zach, who are in the writer's room with me. A lot of the twists and turns that you will find in this game, they have given me the ideas for. Yeah, there's about 1 million things that happen in this game. So sometimes I need a little extra ideas to spice it up. And of course, shout out to Tammy, who does all of our portrait art, which you will be seeing in just a moment in our intro. Welcome back, everybody. Before we get started on episode 4, let's go ahead and go through a pretty quick recap of what happened last time on Kids on Brooms.
Oh, is that us? Are we?
Yes, this is your job. The group, I will say the group got into some very interesting situations.
So they all very unjustly forced me to go to the doctor despite the fact I was perfectly fine and not a single thing was wrong
Your
and
brain
nothing
is
we need to worry
literally
about.
melting out of your head. Like you look at your ears, brain melting out the sides.
I'll get some cold water. I won't need a cold tap. I'll be
we took you to the nurse, and the nurse said it's irreversible damage, that we can just prevent it from getting worse, but it's not fixable at this point. And you're like, I completely understand, and I am going to continue my behavior. The nurse gave Neora some meds, too, that are just like pain relievers and sleeping pills. And Neora's like, I'm not going to take these.
I said I'll take the painkillers, just not the sleeping pills, because I sleep perfectly fine.
Yeah, and then you skedaddled before taking any of your medication.
Yeah.
So, therefore, obviously, while you were off doing whatever you were doing, and I'll let you explain that in a moment, Ocleus and Maris and I decided to spy on you and build a scrying spider web that we stitched into your sweater so that every time you're doing stupid bullshit, we're aware.
Yep.
Which is woefully uncalled for, just putting that out there.
Nora never does stupid bullshit. How dare you?
Yeah, Nora is a beacon of virtue and...
So instead of taking your meds, what did you go do instead?
I went to chat with Conway.
Uh-huh.
And what did he have to say?
Don't be a dumbass.
Basically, yes.
Stop being a dumb bitch. Do your fucking work.
But I can't lose another student. Please don't do that to me.
Oh, that's right. He did say that out loud.
Because Neora is Conway's favourite, and Conway couldn't bear to lose Neora. Proof Neora's Conway's favourite. Just put it out there.
Sure. We all know that Calvic is Conway's favourite. Calvic's everyone's favourite.
Neora will drown Calvic for the top place. Even take botany.
Yes, so Neora is going through some brain troubles, as it seems. She has been doing a lot of mind magic lately. Mind magic that was not shown to her by Petrova, because Petrova showed you the smooth way to do it. And you're like, oh, I'm going to open my brain forcibly instead.
They didn't want to do that. They wanted to do the smooth way. They just didn't have the option to do the smooth way.
Yeah, Neora has been voluntarily lobotomizing herself on the regular.
So the other
brain dripping out her every orifice. Anyway, sorry, continue, Debbie.
Yes, the other big thing you guys got into was going to the junior study club, correct?
Yeah.
We made friends with Lazarus.
Yes, where you guys were initiated into the secret society of the Apotheosis Society.
We did yell at the head of the Apotheosis Society for a good 20 minutes before initiating.
You yelled at him, you scolded him, and then you punched him in the face right after you were initiated.
Not all of us punched him.
Yes, and then you took all the books and left.
Yeah, to be fair to us, this society has been sending 18-year-olds to their unnecessary deaths for decades now. Like, it's highly unethical. I don't know how long it's been going. Clearly, it's longer than a couple of years, but it's completely unacceptable behavior, and somebody should be punched over it. It just happened to be Lazarus.
Well, you do know that at some point, I believe the timeline was about 2 years ago, the library did not have that weird creature inside of it.
And they were like, well, because we've always sent people into the library, even though there's now a brain-eating goat man in there, we gotta keep sending the 18-year-olds in to get their brains eaten by the goat man.
So we gotta get those books.
Yeah, gotta get those books. It's the most important thing.
Yeah.
It's the most important thing.
But we all did get some cool dark marks. We got some tattoos.
Cool. And then now we're left off where the society, well, you walked out basically. You were just like, I'm done here. And you all left. And I do believe right before you left, Lazarus kind of touched base with you again on that dream situation you have.
Yeah. Basically, told me to come talk to him later.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. So the night is drawing to a close as you walk out into Nimue Hall. Nimue Hall is empty. It is dark. And the castle is quiet. So, that's sad. I don't like that music.
Did Ocleys give some indication that she had an idea, or is she keeping that close to the vest?
I mean, as soon as we skitter far enough away, Oculus is definitely gonna be like, okay, I have an idea. I know what we can do. I'm not going to share it with that fucker because he's a fucker. But you know what?
I agree he's kind of a dick, but did you have to punch him? That does seem like it hurt future possibilities.
I did think about that later. You know, I was very impulsive in the moment, but I am going to have to get closer to him so that I can, you know, we can use this situation to our advantage.
But to be fair to us, he had to do the same pledge that we did, I'm sure, which is all about I will prop up my fellow society members in whatever way possible. So he does owe that to you no matter how many times you punch him in the face. So, like, if he can use it to murder 18-year-olds, you can use it to punch him in the face.
So you're saying because he has to agree with us, like,
I feel so much better about my decisions.
Yeah, there will be no ramifications for your choices, because what's he gonna do about it?
I don't think that's how it works.
I think maybe we should just not punch him again. I mean, Maz forgave us, so if we just don't punch him again...
Yeah, but Maz... That's true.
Is Maz with us?
Yeah, Maz is with you. So Maz would have followed you out with kind of awkwardly and been like, well, I guess I did. For a price, you know.
Right. Maz also didn't deserve to get punched, and Lazarus definitely does.
Well...
Okay. Maz is also a friend.
Weird. Just like mumbles. We should go back to the room or something. I feel like standing out here in the dark is
weird.
Gonna get us in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna come back to our room then?
I do want to read the book a little more, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome in like Hero's Corner or something.
I'll make sure to stay in that corner then.
We have no walls. He can go wherever.
I mean, like, there's... Okay, well, like, I'm in water, and that seems like a bad place to put a book. And it's also the least...
We're not going to put him in the bucket, but we have a living area.
We got a table.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be in my area. It doesn't... You can be wherever you want.
You have like a table with like boxes on it. I guess that works.
I got rid of some of the boxes. Some of the boxes
moved a bunch of them too yesterday.
Ava also took like one of them for like her necklaces when she was bitching about it.
Oh, and the bathing
nice
suit. She wanted her bathing suit.
Yeah.
Who needs a bathing suit in like winter time? It's snowing outside.
She lives in a hot tub. Pool.
Yeah. Hypothetically, Acles, if you and Ava keep being friends, do I get a hot tub? Is that how it works?
Do you want me to ask?
I mean, I'm not
Good
opposed.
luck.
I'm currently in a slightly large bucket, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm fine.
I mean, we can get you a bigger bucket.
Can you not sleep in a bed?
Do you think that your bucket is squalor?
When she doesn't think about it too hard, she just kind of... And if she did that on a bed, she'd be absorbed by the mattress.
That's not how it... No.
It could be. You wouldn't know. You always sleep in a bucket.
And then you would be a mattress.
Yeah, you'd be a wet mattress, Neora.
I've slept adjacent to Riley.
Do you find...
You were actually sleeping. You were staring at Riley awake going...
Well, like, I was in bed.
This is weird.
Do you find waterbeds offensive?
Yeah, you could be in a waterbed.
We could make it into a mattress.
Like, would you find, like... Okay, it's not the same as flesh. Like, I am sentient water, that's normal water. Although, would, like, a bed of, like, non-sentient flesh be offensive to humans if they lay on, like...
How do you know if water's sentient?
What? I'm sentient.
I mean, like, but... What if, like... Is the river sentient?
I mean, it never responded to me when I was talking to it.
So, like, when you skip a rock on a river, does it hurt?
No, but it does occasionally birth a me.
Noted. Making sure never to do that.
Yeah, you have to be careful around the water, apparently.
You might become a father.
Yeah.
Wait, so if I accidentally trip, am I going to get the water pregnant?
Anyway, let's go back to the room. I want to hear what Oculus' plan is.
All right, let's go. So you re-enter the room, and Riley is standing outside your door alongside Avery. They are playing card games outside your door.
Outside our room.
Yeah, because so Riley wanted to come, but Avery didn't want to leave Riley. So this is what's
we
happening.
do not have enough space. If people keep coming to our room and staying with us, we do
You'll
not
land
have.
in Riley's lap.
What?
You're gonna land in Riley's lap.
They're standing up, I'm pretty sure. They're waiting.
Oh no, they're sitting. They're sitting. Like,
Yeah.
they've got a card game in front of them, and Riley's like, "Oh, hi, Neora. Did you enjoy your study club?" And they will wrap their arms around you and hug you.
Do you not have a key?
We gave
Do
you
I?
one.
I think I
Yeah.
lost it.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll fix that. Hi. You hug Riley back.
And Avery looks up from the game and is like, "So are we doing like movie night again tonight?"
I could put a movie.
Oh, cool.
Well, we
I think we've got things to do later, but like we could do like a quick, like
2-hour movie?
yeah.
quick 2-hour movie. We can't, for future reference, movie nights are invitation based just because sometimes we got super secret bullshit to get up to, Coven specific. Don't
Oh
worry.
yeah. Well, Riley invited me, so I figured that was an invite. And Riley's like, "Sorry."
No, Riley's fine, but Riley never knows what's going on. So just don't.
That's a bit mean.
Well, it's true though. I didn't know what we were going to do after your study club, so I just decided to. I don't know. Avery really wanted to come.
That's a good point. Riley, what day is it?
Yep. Isn't it like midnight?
Tuesday?
We had school
No, it's
today.
Friday. You were closer than last time, though.
Is it
Is
Friday?
it Friday?
I don't know anymore. I thought it was Tuesday, but maybe because it's midnight, it would have been Monday. No, it would have been Tuesday, but now it's
Doesn't
Wednesday.
matter. Everybody in.
Yeah.
We're watching Edward Scissorhands. Let's go,
Yay!
everyone.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay.
So you guys go in. I'm basically doing this because I want you to hold off that conversation.
Well, if we're doing a movie night, can I like set up the projector this time instead of trying to watch it on
Yeah.
the little TV?
Okay, that's probably better. Yeah.
Okay.
Should we invite Farkas and like Ava and like
Yeah, Matt,
Ava
you should go
and
get
everyone?
everyone except Darcy.
yeah? Do you want to go get the
Maybe
the
not
fun
Kimmy.
ones?
Well,
You're gonna
Kimmy
put me in the
doesn't
middle
have
of that again.
Yeah, we're not. Okay, I'll go get them.
Wait,
Okay.
no. I have a thing.
Oh, okay.
Maz and I were doing this for a little bit of time before he was just regularly coming into our room. I can send my owl, little Lilla, can get into his side of the bedroom. I could just send the owl in with a note for Farkas, right? Instead of us coming in and trying to be subtle.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I'll
invite
send
the
you back.
owl.
yeah,
Well-
that would work.
Does your owl know how to get in my window without me opening it?
Oh,
What? How do you know how to get into my room without?
It's just a window.
Farkas has we made an igloo like cooler thing outside of his window. It might be open.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
That's where the meat is. Your owl doesn't mind meat, right? Lila is cool with meat.
Fully
I am-
carnivorous.
Okay,
Yeah, he loves
cool.
it.
So
He can't eat it. He's
I
not.
would prefer he not eat it. That was supposed to be for dinner for us later, but
Piles of frozen raw meat. Got it. Okay.
have any of us considered using our phones?
oh, yeah, we've got the cellulars.
I stopped putting on Lila's little hat and scarf that she
What an
wears.
ingenious plan, Neora.
Fine. Well,
I could just ring Ava.
someone send a message to Ava and Farkas while I get the projector set up.
Does Ava have a phone or is it just cellular?
Ava has a cellular.
Okay. Riley, can I borrow your cellular? Convoy still has mine.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, right.
I love you have to send messages through Instagram DMs essentially.
Yeah.
So do you call Ava
Yeah.
through Riley's cellular? Okay, well,
Yeah.
Ava will answer and be like, "Ew, why are you calling me?"
Hey, it's me. Hi.
Hi. I thought it was that other one.
I still appreciate
What's
if you
up?
didn't enter conversations with ooh. In general, like, he's a little bit rude.
Okay, noted. So what do you want?
We're doing a movie night. Was wondering if you wanted to join.
I don't know what's the movie.
I got
Ava, what are we
VHSs
watching?
for the. We've got Edward Scissorhands, Clueless, and Treevenge.
Edward Scissorhands or Treevenge? The other one sounds kind
No,
of bad.
Clueless isn't an option.
I don't know what any of those are, but whatever. Is Oculus there?
Yeah.
Or is it just you and Riley?
No, Achilles is here.
I'm also here.
Oh, well, that does change things. Yeah, I'll come over.
Okay. Can you bring Farkas too?
My God, is that why you invited me so I could bring
No!
Maris's boy toy over?
No, okay, I can ring Farkas myself. I willingly rang you to see if you
Yeah.
wanted to come.
I'll come, and then you can ring Farkas because I'm not your messenger girl.
Okay, fine. I'll ring
so-
Farkas. Use Farkas'
Okay.
phone.
Bye.
Your hands Riley sell your back and pulls out her cell phone and rings Farkas like a normal person.
So once you contact everyone, Farkas will answer. He'll be like, "Yeah, I'll bring the meat." And then just
He'll bring the meat. Why are we bringing the meat to movie night? We still don't have an oven. It's just raw meat.
Uh,
Oh my god.
I guess Maris can explode it in fire.
yeah.
I haven't exploded
Okay.
anything lately. It's fine.
Once everybody gets everything settled in, Farkas will help you, Maris. He'll help you make like a fucking setup. Like, what would you even use?
A little
a bed
makeshift
sheet.
barbecue.
She's got a white bed sheet that she tacks up to the ceiling.
Okay.
And
Oh, I meant for the
exactly.
meat,
Oh,
but
for the meat. Oh, yeah, no, the meat. Gosh. Yeah, we hadn't really made extensive plans for it, just that we were going to have it for dinner. I thought maybe that we would do it during the day and take it down to the kitchen and try to use the kitchen.
he wants to make it in your room, so he's
Oculus
So-
has a fireplace. We could
Yeah.
roast it there.
Okay.
Oculus,
Okay,
can we
yeah.
use your fireplace to make dinner?
It only
Sure.
fits-
Let me go move the tiger carcass.
Yeah,
real
and it
quick.
only fits a couple people at a time, so not everyone will be able to go into that room. Niara, I need your help with something over here. Let me figure out what
with
that
Riley.
is. Huh?
Okay. I'm with Riley, and you will get up.
That's
Wander
fine.
over.
I find something that Niora has to do that is nowhere near our
Niora
room
was sat
where there's a 24/7
completely.
surveillance camera on Niora.
Thank you.
Niora was sat on Riley's lap, not wanting to move. You made them move for this.
It
Hero.
doesn't matter.
Hero being clutch AF.
Why is Iro being so weird?
I don't know. It was like this sometimes.
Are you not allowed in Oculus's room?
I don't know. That's
Riley, why is this the first time you've ever perceived anything? It's right now.
Because Iro's being really weird. And Avery's like, I think he's being about the same he always is.
I think it's the tiger carcass.
Perfect.
What are you doing with the tiger carcass?
Magic.
Actually,
It's fine.
Zax gave them a tiger carcass and is like, hey, take me back. But he's a little bit of a douche nozzle, so actually said no. But we kept the tiger carcass because, like, tiger.
Maris, go ahead and give me.
God.
Are you gonna light something first and then try to make it a bigger fire? Or are you gonna try to create fire out of your wand?
I will light something and then.
Okay. Give me a brawn of just roll a brawn. Let's see. Let's see how high or how low it is.
Okay, that's a 4. And
Okay.
what do I add to that? I'm sure I add some stuff to it. Oh, 5. Yeah, that's all.
Just 5. Okay. So you make a pretty steady little fire. You might have to, put a lot of fuel on it. Ava comes over and she brings like a bottle of champagne, and she'll go over and she'll see it start to like die a little. She'll pour like a splash of it in there and it flares up.
Nice.
And you start to cook the meat. Are any of you, I think Iro might be vegetarian, right? But other than that, Nora's vegetarian. So you will, what is the meat again? What is this even from? I can't even remember.
It was from the gift basket that Lord Walker brought because she was
Right.
having feminine problems.
Right.
And it was
so
it was steaks.
it's like these bloody ribeye steaks.
Yeah.
And Fark is just like, oh, this is really good meat as they're cooking.
Do
But
we
it will.
reserve some of the fat for the gods? Sakate would love some reserved fat, I'm sure. That's traditional.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
we could. I mean, I guess, yeah.
I mean, we're
How
not
much do
gonna
we
eat
need to
it.
save?
Well, anything that we don't eat. So
Oh, okay.
All of it. all the fat.
I'll take
You
the
know what?
bone for anybody who. I mean, I don't eat the bone, but I do like to chew.
I want to bone.
Oh, okay. You can have the bone.
I mean, if you're not going to use it, I mean, like, I would like it, you know.
How about I clean it for you?
No, I like it with the just things hanging off of it.
Well,
Okay.
there's a bone in each of the pieces, so why don't Alclis, you can have mine, and Farkas, you can keep yours.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Yes.
So the night progresses in this way. Everybody is alternating between arguing and watching the movie, and kind
Eero
of.
makes a little fruit bowl for anyone interested.
I'll have some fruit. I think Maz and
Yeah.
Eero will have some fruit, and they'll just end up reading the mind magic book on Eero's bed, and will not take any comments. Thank you. But they
Eero
will
makes a
be
couple
giving
of
them
comments to Riley.
yeah, great. As long as they're not to Eero, that's fine.
Did you decide on Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
movie you guys are watching. Okay. Perfect. So the next day rolls around, and you get a little knock on your window. Unless you guys would like to do anything else.
Curiosity, how long does everyone stay for, and at what point does Avery fuck off?
Everybody stays until you tell them to go away.
At what point does the rest of the party tell people to go away? Because Neora's fucking not gonna.
So here's a question. Maris will look over at Farkas and ask him, do you want to just stick around tonight?
Oh, like to sleep in your bed again?
If you want.
He'll glance over to your coven mates and then back to you and be like,
Eero and Maz are staring at the both of you, just like over the book, like
yeah, that would be cool. If you want me to.
Yeah. And that might be the cue for everyone else to leave. Because we all share one big room.
Yeah. Neora's probably gonna invite Riley to stay.
Yeah, Ava would be like, I don't need those nightmares right now. So bye. That movie was subpar, but
Would you like to pick the next movie from the collection, Ava? Like next time?
yeah, I'll pick the next one.
Okay.
I'll send you a list.
we got Mean Girls, we got Clueless, we got Mean Girls the musical.
Oh my god, Mean Girls.
That one sounds interesting, at least. It sounds like it has some interesting characters.
You would love it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good film.
Okay, we'll have to watch that one then. And you're not allowed to see it without me.
I mean, I've already seen it.
This is my second movie ever.
We have
so I
lived
won't-
it.
Okay, bye, bitches. She'll leave.
Bye, Ava.
And Maz will eventually head out as well after you guys get some reading in. See you later.
Fine. Good night or whatever.
Night.
Achilles. Just take the wrong piece of paper over Achilles' head.
Someone sneezing? Oh, you're saying my name.
Stuart dies a little.
What?
Gesture with their eyes over to Avery, who is still not left, then back to Achilles.
Yeah, Avery has probably. I mean, if Avery's still around,
this. Don't you worry.
No.
Avery is fell asleep on the couch.
Achilles will.
Do you have a couch? I guess he'd fall asleep.
Yeah, we got a couch-ish.
Yeah, we
Couch
have to
Jason.
have a couch.
I don't know if it's actually
We
in
need
the
to
room.
redecorate the room over the course of this week.
Yeah, wait. Can you drag us into the room now? I'll fix that. I'll put a couch.
Oh
in.
yeah. Are you guys not in here? Let's see.
No.
Deanna will
Okay.
fix this up quick.
Okay. I put a sheet up for you guys for the projector.
Oh, cool,
Oh,
cool.
it's really cute.
And there's Riley in the usual spot.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So we're not gonna have a study book anymore. Fuck the study book. It's all movie night.
It's a film night.
Oh,
We very
oh my
rarely
god, the
actually
rug! It's gone.
Fuck that rug. I'm gonna get rid of some of these bloody footprints too. We've cleaned a little bit.
do. They're so proud of us.
Okay. Anyway, continue while I decorate.
Yeah.
Avery is on the couch that she's
That we're
going to
about to
add
have.
asleep.
Okay. So, is there... Nyora,
Yeah?
can you, like, maybe get in his mind and see, like, what he is most afraid of? This would make...
Almost definitely, yeah. Although, didn't you
See-
directly tell me not to do that? Wasn't that the whole...
Uglies!
You're right, I don't know what is...
I can do it if you want,
No,
but
no,
that was
no,
like the
no,
whole...
No, this is... Alright.
Do you have a ritual you want to do, maybe? Well, that would be kind of mind magic,
I do, because
guess.
I'm really good at summoning. Okay.
Why are we trying to scare the shit out of this kid? He's done
I've-
nothing wrong.
Niora
except
just meant ask him to leave so she doesn't have to, was what Niora meant when she was trying to get at Glees.
I just okay. I would like to do a summoning. But because he's like half vampire, I wanna I have the craziest idea. Okay. I'm gonna go into my room and I'm going to get a bulb of garlic. If I'm guessing I would have something like that.
Okay, sure. Okay. It wouldn't be hard to get.
I'm guessing it like he probably has like alert he might have like an allergic reaction to it maybe.
Why are we trying to put this man into anaphylactic shock?
Right, you're right. No, I have a better idea.
Mean that.
I have a better
Get
idea.
a spider to go wake him up? Bite him?
I have a better idea. I'm gonna go does anybody have any stuffed animals?
Yeah, Niora.
Niora, what does Niora have? Like what kind of stuffed
What do
animal
I
does
have
she
on hand? 1 second. I've got a fox, I've got a blahaj, I've got a Welsh dragon. My Welsh dragon's pretty small, but Niora's is fucking huge.
Something really cutesy, like a bunny or like anything super cutesy.
I've got a dolphin, I've got a whale,
Axolotl.
I've got a pickle with a crown.
The whale.
okay.
Okay. I get the fluffiest whale out of Niora's room, and I put it. I ritualistically create a circle around it, and what I would like to do
Okay.
is I would like to possess, like very like Ted wise, possess the whale, and I want to possess it with something that I can control. To where my goal is to make Avery think that somebody slipped him drugs, and like the stuffed animals are talking to him. I would like to voice the stuffed animal if possible.
Okay. All
How
right.
is Riley responding to this? Because, like, Niora meant ask Avery to leave for me.
Riley's just confused. I think Riley is watching Oculus and is like, what is she doing to that stuffed animal?
I'm honestly not entirely sure. I just didn't want to be rude and, like, but, like, it's getting late was kind of my thought process. But I'm now curious where Acles is going.
Me too. Maybe she's going to make a stuffed animal friend for Avery.
That would
Don't
help,
think
because,
that's
like,
it.
it's kind of just, like, all couples and then Avery by themselves. I do feel a little bit bad sometimes.
I don't think Avery's feeling awkward about it. They seem to like to hang out with us.
They seem to like hanging out with you, certainly.
Yeah, and us. Okay. All right, Oculus.
She's gonna take taking Master Conway's advice. She's gonna take like some like bubblicious like cotton candy flavored bubble gum, chew on it, and like spit it out, and like start creating symbols with the sticky bubble gum, like sticking it to the floor.
That technically counts.
Perfect. Are we going illusion or transfiguration? Like, are you just wanting Avery to see this, or are you having this stuffed animal? Is everyone going to see this?
Everyone's gonna be able to see it. I'm not good. Like that's what I want to focus on, like summoning and making this ritualistic, because I'm not good at illusionary magic.
That's okay. It will be a charm roll, but so you've got
Don't do that to me. No.
It'll be well. Let's talk through the ritual. So you've got the bubble gum.
Mm-hmm.
And you're putting the little guy in the middle.
Yeah, I'm putting the stuffed animal in the middle of the ritualist the bubble gum ritualistic circle.
Okay. Are you lighting candles? Are you
What would Conway want me to do?
What would Conway want?
What would Conway do?
You're gonna hand you a nail polish bottle with a little nail polish brush.
Grabs it, begins to paint like hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers, and balloons.
okay, like on the inside?
On the inside, yes.
Okay, perfect. I would say try a charm of 5.
You do get your extra D4 for magic, so it's...
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Your coven mates can help if need be.
I'm out of adversity tokens, so I said
that is a plus. That's a 5. That is exactly a 5.
Okay.
Luckily enough.
Okay. Yeah. So Ockley's struggles a little with illusion magic, but you do manage to bring this little guy to life. And as Avery is snoring on the couch, what does this stuffed animal do? This whale.
Okay, it's a whale. Because she's not good at this kind of magic, it just kind of like half of its body is animated and half of the other is like dragging, and like its big eyes like kind of like slump over to his foot.
Yeah. So the ritual circle will like glow this like hot pink, and the bubble gum will start to like stretch up. And the thing, like, the stuffed animal raises before it starts to crawl forth with, like, these really shit. So it crawls forth. Okay, it's pretty quiet.
And then, like, Ocklace is just like, all right, hide!
I mean, I guess we're doing it.
I guess we have to hide.
Yeah. Neo and Riley kind of just inside Calvic's bed, just the sheet.
Okay.
All right.
You're on Maris, you're hiding too, I assume.
Hero's just in her bed already, like, I'm not a part of this.
I think
I'm not sure how, he's so big. I guess he just hides.
Well, I mean, we're already, like, we went to the bed. That was us trying to get people out of there. So I think we'll just, like, pull covers over our heads.
And he's just like, what's happening right now?
I have no idea. I don't understand what Ockley does half the time.
Okay.
Why there's bubblegum?
So the stuffed whale is just like, Avery,
and Avery will slowly hear this terrifying high-pitched voice, and his eyes start to slowly open heavily. Is this thing like on his chest, like where?
No, it's just like it's like on his because it doesn't have any. It has like little itty bitty like flipper fins or whatever. It's just like on his like shin.
Okay.
Looking up at him with bubble gum attached to it in certain spots.
And so he'll look down, he'll hear it and see this thing on him, and he's just like, "What the hell?" And his calf jerks up.
It kind of like flops to the side and then looks back. Fear not, Master Avery. I have been sent to you. You are dreaming, Avery. Shh. Do not fear. This is nothing but a dream.
Is this a movie? He's gonna like get up real quick and jump on the couch and look around and be like, I'm alone.
You are dreaming. You were slipped something in the middle of the night at the party. But I have come to you. I have come. When I say slip something, Ockley's like shit because she's not good at charisma. She's like shit. What I mean is that you've been slipped an opportunity to go on a mysterious adventure.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Where are we gonna go?
I have come to lead you. I have come to lead you.
Did you choose me?
You know. I am but a messenger. You have been chosen by the great Beluga.
Okay, what do we have to go find?
The mysteries must the questions and the mysteries of your questions and the answers that you seek are this way out the door. I will show you. I will lead you. And it begins to flop towards the door.
All right, I guess this could be fun. And he hops off. At first he was terrified, and he's like, whoa, this like special like stuffed animal picked me to go on this adventure. So he'll jump off the couch, he'll grab a bag of chips on the way out, and he just starts following the stuffed animal.
And you just like door. Down the hallway, it's just like, you are one, a unique, not yet vampire, not yet human, and you are special, child. Yes, follow me.
And you just hear him mumble under his breath, like, this doesn't feel like a dream, but that must have been some fucked up drug. And he walks out.
Not a drug, an opportunity. and that's how Ockley gets him out of the room.
Does the stuffed animal just die like once it gets past the proximity?
Eventually.
Like down the hall, it's just like
I think
Please say yes.
I think the stuffed animal would maybe lead him to oh god. What would like the kid would there be like a castle pantry that students could like that wouldn't be like, I don't know, patrol? I don't think the pantry would be patrolled.
It probably would be. I mean, well, kids would not be allowed in there, but you could lead him to the pantry if you want.
I think it would lead him to the pantry and the whole like the way like, you must look, it lies within the barrels of potatoes. Only you can find it. You must search the potatoes.
My God.
And it's
You're
just
gonna
like
have this kid like look through all the potatoes.
There are just barrels and barrels of potatoes, and like it's just like you must find like a needle in a haystack, but a peeler in a potato hoard. You must find it.
It's a lot of potatoes, but I think I can do it. And so he'll sit down by one of the sacks and just start looking through them.
This guy is not a threat. He's just a kid. Why are we being so mean to him?
Okay, Niora wasn't trying to be mean. Niora was saying, can you please ask him to leave so I don't have to?
But
This
instead,
was not
he
what
was
Niora
he
expected.
was led on an epic journey, and the magic will run out while he's distracted with potatoes, and the stuffed animal will
Niora was like,
just
it
become a
feels
regular
mean
stuffed
to ask
animal.
my girlfriend's friend to leave. Please, can you do it for me?
And I did.
And please did.
Riley is going to look to Niora and be like, I don't think you're getting that stuffed animal back.
I don't know where Avery is anymore.
I just
We saw Avery leave the room and then
Maybe he went back to bed.
I just look at Niora and I go, he's going to be busy for a very long time. There's at least 10 barrels of potatoes.
What? I meant ask him to leave.
That is what I need.
I mean, yeah, there's a vision.
And
I
now
don't know
this
if
legendary
efficient is the word that you're looking for.
Efficient for somebody. Perfect.
So am I
Okay.
to bed?
So that it's pretty late at this point.
Mhm.
So I assume you guys are gonna go to bed for the night.
We hold off our conversation dutifully to our DM's wishes.
Yep.
And in the
Christ,
morning, did you say it was Friday? Lauren, I
Yeah.
think you had said it was Friday.
Yeah, I just said Friday.
So next day is Saturday. That's okay. And you hear a little tap, tap, tap on your window. Let's see, I believe the closest. There's a window. Yep, there's a window for each one. So let's say it's above Eero's head.
And it's not a little beetle?
No. It almost sounds like little fingers.
Eero's gonna put their fingers on the windowsill and just look.
And when you look over, you see a little capuchin monkey pop their face against the glass.
Does anybody know who has a fucking monkey?
No.
Do we know anybody who has a
No.
monkey?
Knock, knock, knock.
Danny, do we know anybody who has a monkey? Like, does that ring any bells for us, or is this a new creature?
You let's see. Just to get some rolls in, why don't you roll intelligence to see if you remember this?
Hell yeah. It's morning, so I won't do this as a planned action.
Intelligence 6.
How about a 21?
Oh god. Okay, so you do remember this little monkey. He was on the countertop in the inn, helping Sumati with the drinks and wiping the counter and things like that. So you do remember this little guy is from the inn in Little Avalonia.
Niora, your boss is here.
What? Yeah. Okay, Nero's don't make it.
It's outside my window.
Hi.
And it's gonna like jump on your shoulder. And it's
Good morning.
It's going to shove at you a little note that says, congratulations, your first day of work is today at let's see, 11 a.m. So
The
please...
bar is open at 11 a.m.
Yes. But the bar's
Yes.
open about 7 for about 6:30, 7 for breakfast. You have your breakfast pint, and then you go.
Okay. Okay.
So-
Well, bars open at 4 p.m. Just to let
So
you
this is lunch shift. This is usually probably second shift is 11.
This is also
Jesus.
an inn. It's an inn. So if you think about it, it's got
Okay,
rooms.
so you're gonna be serving chicken and waffles.
If
Maybe.
Danny makes me serve chicken and waffles, I will come to the States, slap Danny, and then come back home.
So the monkey will give you the note and hop off and back through the window. And the note also says, please arrive promptly.
Wait, I'm gonna hold on to the monkey.
Excited
for a
to see
second.
you.
Do we think that the monkey would qualify as a chaperone to the village?
No.
Are you gonna have a chaperone every time you go to your job, or are we just?
I was
all...
just gonna get a broom.
That's not how any of the rule. Excuse me. I'm gonna let the monkey go. That's not the rule. Isn't you can be the chaperone unless you have your own transportation.
But we do have our own transportation, and no one really observes what we're doing anyway.
We're being observed at all times, all the time, all
Who?
the time.
By who?
I mean,
Conway.
you've got like, spies.
Yeah, Conway doesn't give a rat's ass.
He
Then
gives a
tell
rat
him.
because
Like, I've got my own plant spies, but that's like a very specific thing I've done.
What are you guys arguing about now?
Niora has
Oh,
a
I've
job.
got to go to work.
You got a job?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Maris was kind of paying. Thank you. Maris was kind of paying for everything, and like, you know, that felt a bit mean.
It's
I don't
not
know what the
you.
child labor laws are in Britain, but you are 5 years old,
Okay,
so I
but,
don't
like,
know the legality of any of this.
I have like the physical burr of an adult.
Okay, you went through puberty early, and that makes all
Right,
the difference.
but you're still a first year and will get in trouble if you go by yourself, and
Fine, I'll tell
we
Conway.
can't lose points, so...
Okay, if I tell Conway, then he'll be like, okay, here's a note.
Well,
Did you think about that before you got the job, or did you just kind of get the
No.
job?
I kind of just got the. They said you have transport to get
Oh.
here, and I said I have a broom, which is true.
We did learn recently that Niora does have a brain, so it's in there somewhere.
What? I'm very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't you ask Conway? Maybe he'll take you.
I like, if he just gives us a note being like, you can go to work, then like for future reference, I just got a note.
And if he doesn't, Lyle probably will. Lyle seems friendly enough.
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
Or Sana, they're like your sister. They've got to be nice to you.
Oh yeah, it's Sana, right? You could just ask your sister to go with you. Right? And he looks over at Eero.
Why don't you go talk to Conway?
I go talk to Conway, and you're just like, again, completely forgetting to get dressed. Just walks over to Conway's room.
At least
Clothes. Cover your bits.
put
I
your
don't have
sweater.
it.
Cover your non-bits.
Fine.
Okay, so as you head over to Conway's room, you will notice that you hear like voices inside of Conway's room, and it's Professor Dylan, who's like, all right, come on, let's go. Hurry up, they're expecting us. Oh, and Dylan will open the door. Oh, hi! Neor,
you're-
right?
Yeah. You're a Conway. You're not the.
I'm A.
Brother.
Conway, but I'm Dylan.
Hi, Dylan. How
Master
you doing?
Conway is inside. Do you need to talk to him? Oh,
Please.
he's naked. Just a sec. Okay, now he's appropriate. So,
Okay.
and Conway's like, "What? What do you want?
Hey,
Probably Neora."
I mean, I'm glad you know it's me.
It's always you. What do you need?
I need either a help or a note, whichever one's easier for you.
What am I writing a note for?
To say I can go to work in the village over the lake.
You got a job at the village that you're not even allowed to visit by
You were
yourself.
there.
I wasn't paying attention.
I asked you.
I don't remember this.
You said
Dylan's
yeah.
just watching it like.
You said yeah, just get me a drink, and then I got you a drink.
Look. You're lucky today because Dylan and I are heading that way anyway. So
Could we still get a note for future reference?
You can take an escort along with you.
So
and
I'll ask
go to
you
your job.
once a Saturday.
And I may or may not be available, so make sure you have a backup plan. You
Liar.
got this job without planning it all through.
I did ask you, and you said yeah. You're lying.
I he looks at Dylan, and Dylan's like, well, "You probably were drunk." And Fjord's just like, "It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because that's what I said then, and this is what I'm saying now." Okay, so you still have to go with somebody who's not a first year. So your coven doesn't count, and your little deer thing doesn't count. Okay, so so make sure you take somebody. You can come with us this time, though. You're not gonna want to go, right? Wait, you're working, so it'll be fine. It's teacher. We're all gonna be. All the teachers are gonna be there, so to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Conway.
Sure.
Good morning, Other Conway.
And Dylan's like, "Good morning." It's very ambitious. You got a job already?
Well, like, I don't really have money. I kind of come from a place where we just eat fruit and sing. It's not overwhelmingly conductive to be able to buy video games.
Are you not on the scholarship program?
I actually don't know.
You don't know if you're.
You are. You are.
Do you have a little card where you can swipe it and spend money?
Yes.
You're on the scholarship program, New York.
Okay.
Do you have that?
Somewhere.
Okay, Fjord, are you not? Did you not go over this with him? And Master Con was like, "Look, that's onboarding, not me. Okay, so we'll meet you in a couple minutes."
Okay. I'll be in the room. And you're like backs up.
Okay. So, you're letting everyone know you're gonna.
Did he
Yeah.
call you a big dumb idiot?
No, Conway said he's going there anyway, so just take us.
Why is Conway leaving his room?
Apparently it's like a teachery thing. The other Conway was there, the one that Cal hangs out with.
Dylan.
Yeah,
Dylan Conway.
Dylan Conway.
Who is Master Dylan in charge of? He's got a little coven. He's got some juniors.
He's
doesn't he?
at the no, he doesn't have the juniors. He's the master of the champions of chosen family.
He's
Lyle,
Sana.
Sana, yeah.
Look, like you and your sister both have a Conway.
Mm-hmm.
I think
We've
got the
had
better
very dissimilar life experiences, and that trend continues into the modern day.
I think we've got the better Conway.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion.
All right, so you'll hear the knock knock, and Dylan will pop his head in and be like, "So, just Neora is going, or?"
Do you guys want to come?
Totally.
I think we're just gonna go for a run today.
Danny, if you want us on the
Danny?
boat, you gotta give us a reason to go.
Jesus.
Why would we tag along with our friend to work?
I can get you guys like a free drink.
Because it's an I don't know.
I want to go shopping.
Oh,
I
wait,
can
there's
get you
a
guys,
shop.
There's.
like-
Did you not hear?
I feel
There's
like,
a
wait,
sale.
guys, there's
seven-
plot events there. We'll go.
Okay,
No,
so
there are,
I cannot
but
stress this
it-
enough. There's a pub.
But also, there's
don't
75% off. 75%
I
off.
can't go into the stores there. I am legally not allowed to enter 2 stores in that village.
that,
You know what? Take a book and enjoy some sun outside.
Even outside old Laura. I'll go because everybody else is going, and also because there are plot events there.
Pub.
I will complain the whole time.
Well, I mean, if we were staying here, you'd complain the whole time too, so it's okay.
it's true.
Maris.
Oh my
Look,
god.
Maris got a good night's rest last night. She's feeling sexy.
Farkas just snorts. He gets up out of bed and he's like, well,
Pub fuckers?
I actually have other things to do.
Okay.
No one ever comes drinking with me. I'm actually
I'll
been
go
working.
drink
It's
with
probably
you.
for the best.
I'll come with you. I'll go shopping. I don't know if I want to drink too much, but I'll come with you.
Is he? You just kind of like tapped your bicep when you said, "I don't know if I want to drink that hard." Is he going? I gotta lose some of this.
Yeah, I'm on a keto diet right now.
This guy.
It's all that
This
steak
guy.
from last night. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go. Let's go. That would be fun.
Woo! I knew I was walking.
Okay. So you all follow Master Conway and Dylan Conway out. And Dylan looks back at all of you and he's like, so you're going to go to the inn then? And you're going to go shopping?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, most students don't want to go to the inn today because there's going to be so many teachers. I figure, you guys are getting rid of us for a day and you're going to follow us.
Well,
That's so studious of you.
Like, I mean, I'm
don't
being there
have
to
to
serve you
hang out
guys
with you, though,
drinks.
No. We actually, it's probably preferred you don't. And Fjord's
I'll still
like,
be
yeah,
around.
absolutely do not.
I'll-
Don't even talk to me.
What if I take your drink order?
That's fine. You can do
Okay.
that. You are allowed to do that. And Dylan's like, so since I heard so many of you were coming with us, I figured you want to take a broom or a carriage?
A singular
we have, like-
room.
Wait, a carriage
have, like,
is an
mis-
option?
Yeah. And he walks out onto the balcony, the stone balcony of the castle, and waiting there is a carriage carried by hippogriffs, 2 hippogriffs.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, carriage sounds good.
I figured
I
I'd
would
call
like-
one just in case.
Do you have a hearse?
No, we don't have cars in this area, unfortunately.
Oh, I mean, like a hearse pulled by a horse or a hippogriff. That would be
Wow.
just as cool.
Fjord, your first years are very picky, aren't they? Okay, get inside, guys.
Wait, Niora, I'm having this whispered conversation. Niora, do we need to like? Is this an opportunity to
What?
griffin feathers?
Oh, right. Yeah, no, definitely.
These are hippogriffs.
Oh fuck!
But also, apparently, they're just in the stables, and I was just really blind. I could have just gone and got that any time.
No, you're good. I've confused the species. I was wrong about what feathers you needed. Never mind. I don't pull any feathers from this dude.
I'm sure hippogriffs will also be useful for something, though.
I don't want to get kicked in the face, so I'm not
That's
gonna. I'm not gonna risk it unless it's necessary.
Marcus walks up and pets both of them and are like, hey, guys. And he'll jump in the carriage with you guys. And Dylan and your master will sit in the front and basically drive the carriage as they launch off of the castle balcony and into the sky over the lake. You will see the view of the water below you. It is now probably reaching about 12 o'clock, about noon, when you guys land in Little Avalonia. Let's switch the map so that you guys can see. I think we've only been here once, so I can find it. We have 5 million maps now, so
Yeah.
So Dylan, are you seeing anyone?
you just ask this like while you're in the
Yes,
carriage.
While we're just
After like a solid 10 minutes of silence.
And Dylan will look over and be like, "Oh, me? No, not really. Why?
Lies.
Are there
Check.
rumors among
Scrutiny
the
check.
students? Who do you think I'm seeing?
So many rumors.
Like, I've got theories about other Conway.
Like,
There are so many rumors about, you seeing Petrova.
Petrova, huh?"
Hmm.
And he looks over at Conway, and Master Conway's like rolls his eyes. He's like, "They do this all the time. Don't let
No,
them get to you." And Dylan's like, "Well, I don't think I would necessarily get with Petrova."
Why not?
Oh, because Petrova doesn't seem like my kind of guy. He's
Is
a
it
little,
also dick?
So who's
he's
your
a little
kind?
stuck up. He looks out the window. He starts to blush. Oh,
He has
can
a
tell
kind.
So
us.
are
We're
you
like-
older or like younger?
then
Oh,
my
then-
brother.
Then Fjord.
And,
Wait,
and Master Conway goes, "Do not call me that." And
Dylan's
Dylan's
on
like,
a first name basis at this point. We call him Master Dylan. Why aren't you Master Fjord?
"It's Master," because he introduced himself as Master Dylan. I am Master Conway, and you will call me that. That is my name to all of you.
Mm.
And he's the younger one. And also, I'm not with anyone technically, but you want to roll to kind of.
Yes, absolutely. I want to roll because he's lying his ass off.
Okay,
Those are the
charm of 6.
2. +1 because I'm a freshman. That's a 3, baby.
Oh, you know what?
3.
Maris is being very perky and cheerful and wants to help, and is
Okay.
like asking her
Yes.
question and leaning in, and you can have. Shoot, do I want to give you all of my points? Can anyone
Well,
else
does
help?
it-
Because
you
can
give
two.
double, right?
Yeah.
Can anyone? I can give myself a +1 actually because I have 1 adversity token, and this is very important.
I can even give a +1 if needed.
Okay, so I will give you 1 token that gives you 2 points.
Okay, and then I have 1 from Aklis as well because we're all
Yes, let me
just
mark
absolutely grilling this dude for no reason.
Yeah, so he
These are
starts
the important questions.
he starts to laugh nervously. You hear your Master Conway's like, "Ugh," and he just looks out the window. But Dylan is, his eyes are darting around the carriage. He is laughing a bit nervously. He's blushing, and he's like, but you can tell he's definitely lying about not being
You're in a
interested or
relationship that
involved.
cannot go public.
Are you with Toivo?
No, what?
What?
I mean, no,
no.
and
Toivo?
no, and no. No, I'm not.
Okay,
with
I believe that
Toivo.
you're not with Toivo. So who are you with that you can't be in a public relationship?
Why do you assume that?
Assume which?
Get the hippogriffs to go faster.
You're being
Wait,
so
are you with
sketchy.
Toivo?
I'm not with Toivo. Toivo's not my kind of guy either.
So who's
So
your
is it
kind?
like-
No offense to Toivo.
Yeah, like that'd be a little bit awkward regarding the whole. Then like just Nero like looks over at, like Conway.
Is it Walker?
Walker's
No.
busy.
Walker's got
I
something
think-
else.
Walker is very busy. Also,
I
I
think
like
they both have
women.
standards.
I like women. So everybody you're naming off are men. So
Interesting. Medusa would give excellent head. No, okay. Hero doesn't say that.
Medusa's a very nice woman. I am not interested in Medusa. Why are we going down the list? This is not at
Not
all.
the horse. Who else do we know that's a woman?
I was speaking of which, Conway, did you talk to Petrova about the whole?
Is it a
Maris
student?
thing?
Is it a student? It's
not a
Is it
student!
sauna? If it's sauna, we have to pull
Okay,
over right
let's.
Fjord, please control your first years.
Nero's gonna try.
That's
like,
the
step in
only
and
reason
lift
it
him a little.
wouldn't be public. It's a student. It has to be a student.
It's
Oh
not
my
a
god.
student.
Doing
Like,
something
he's
I'm,
immoral.
fucking nice.
I'm going to text Ava right now.
It's not a student. Gosh, why? That's
Guys.
unethical.
Both like that's a little bit uncalled for. Like Professor Dylan seems like a lovely person, and it's
I'm
definitely
obviously
not a student.
not. I'm obviously not.
It's not a
texting
student.
Ava.
I'm not with anybody. It's no one's business. And as you're all exiting, you land roughly as he's saying this. Master Conway will just be like, Clytemnestra, and he'll like leave.
Ooh. I would like to do a brains check on everything that I know about Clytemnestra, please.
And you're always going to subtly go for a high five with Conway and see if he takes it.
Conway
Like a down low.
with the
Yeah,
assist.
like a
I
little-
love him.
And he just is like smirks as he walks out. And Dylan's
Does he
like,
take the high five?
Yord! Yeah, he will. All right,
Yes.
let's get an
Friendship.
intelligence check. Let's see, just roll.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Oh, that fucking sucks. Okay. Well, I got a 3 on a d20, but it is +2, I think. So that's fine. Wait, why would it be +2? Why would it be +2? It fully isn't. It's +1, so it's a 4.
4.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't know
okay,
shit about
okay.
this lady. I put all my
4.
research into her husband, Bristol, who is
Oh.
currently fucking the headmaster, so I don't know if we can throw any stones in this glass house.
Okay. So you do know that, let me pull up the professor doc, but you know the basics about her. You do know she is married to Professor Bristol, who
The
is the
poop
master
doctor.
of, yes, the poop doctor and the master of the Bessie squad. You know that, let's see.
You said Clymestra, right?
Clytemnestra.
Clytemnestra,
That
yeah.
name sounds very familiar.
Isn't
It's
she Aero's
Agamemnon's
master?
wife. Clytemnestra
teach
killed
theory?
Agamemnon in a bathtub. She's great.
Her name is Clytemnestra Shorn. Her last name is Shorn. She's the ethics of magic professor.
She's great at ethics.
And you do know from not only the postings on your cellular, but some of the rumors that the students have passed, that last year she had to take a leave of absence because she had major anger issues and she had an outburst on her husband in the public space. She is a werewolf. So she came back and now she seems more calm, composed. And you noticed, I think, the first night you were looking at the professors, that she had her hand quite tightly upon Master Bristol's arm or his hand while he was looking over at Headmaster, while Headmaster was giving the speech. So you notice she's a little bit almost protective when she hangs out around her husband. She always sits next to him during meals.
So she's having an affair with Dylan?
Or at least Dylan's really down bad for her.
Okay, so the last name
Scandal.
Shorn isn't associated with any of the werewolf clans that I'm aware of, right? At least not from the mountains.
No, it's a lesser clan, yeah.
Okay.
Neora is just muttering for breath, like little fist bump, just friendship. And after Conway, high five.
And you just hear the professors bickering at each other as they head towards the inn. Dylan is like, "How could you? Why did you say that? That's so not true." And your brother's like,
Back with the rest of all the rest of the party just going like, Clytemnestra is the wife of Mr. Bristol. Like all the information that I have just muttering under my breath so that everybody knows. Oh my goodness. He's the poop professor and the master of the Bestie squad. No.
This is like one of my books, except better because it's real.
We love to see marriages torn apart in real time.
"Yes, drama." All right, so I will bring us as soon as you guys are ready. I'll bring you into the inn.
Yeah, let's go to
Yeah,
work. Let's do pub.
And we can let's see. Okay, can you hear that sound?
Yes.
Is it from the inn?
It's
I have
from the
to
inn,
open the
yes.
inn.
Give me a second.
I think we just left Riley outside.
I'll bring Riley in. She is a. There we go.
I'm almost
We have Farkas,
tempted.
right?
Huh?
Let me put Farkas in here too. Look, I want everyone to look at Farkas and Riley next to each other. Fucking, like she comes up to his belt. That's so cute. Sorry, that really got me, man.
That is really funny. I'm almost tempted to take an early break because there's going to be a few things happening in the tavern as we go forth. Do you guys want to? Are you guys okay taking an early break?
Sure, yeah.
Okay,
Sorry
let's
for
go ahead
giving
and take
such
an
a
early.
hard time. Hey, there's a door over here.
Hero,
Leave the
no.
doors alone,
I-
Hero.
I think that's probably the door into the kitchen. Okay. God. Ooh. Where all the pots and pans will attack you if you do go in. But we will be back shortly in about 15 minutes. We will see you soon. Welcome back, everybody. So you all walk into the inn and you see pretty much all of the staff members you have seen at the academy are in this room. They're all kind of at tables, they're chatting. You might overhear Ifra as you pass by, and she's just like, I am so glad they decided to have our staff development day here instead of at Jackie's Subs and Salads than like last year. This is way more fun. And everyone's like, yeah, like they're agreeing to it. So now you know that there is a staff development day happening at the inn. And that is why Sumani needed your help, Tess, because there's a lot of teachers in here. And you'll look around, you'll see... if you guys look around, you'll see, let's see, Professor Bristol and Professor Nestra in the corner on the bottom right. You'll see Medusa. You'll see Delphi, Professor Delphi. You will see Professor Petrova and Nurse Fiorello at the bar. And yes, Conway does detach himself from you and go up to the table and join Malakota and a woman that's sitting there with him. She has long brown hair, dark, sharp eyes, and you'll see from her outfit, she wears a very long coat with a rope at her hip and several wands and holsters. And she's got like a utility pouch belt on where she's got different kinds of tools on her. She looks like a pretty cool woman, but you've never seen her at the school before. And you also... Huh?
New staff.
Yeah, and you'll see hanging from her ears a set of dragon scales as well. She looks like she's about Conway and Dylan's age, in that kind of like late 30s, early 40s type range. Okay, and you'll see that the corner on the left is empty. But as you walk in, Sumati behind the bar will motion to you, Neora, and be like, oh, I'm so glad you're here. Come on over.
Yeah, hey, I'm here. Don't worry, I got you.
Have I given you your outfit, your uniform yet?
Yeah, but me and Daddy didn't discuss what it looked like, so I don't have it put on One More Multiverse yet.
What's it look like, Neora?
So I'm imagining it's probably just like black pants, like a white top with a black apron probably tied slightly around the midriff, notepad, pen. They probably don't have like the little tablet thing to take orders down because it's magic. So there's a pen and paper, and Neora has also put their phone there so they can type notes on that instead.
In cursive on the front of the apron, Little Avalonia Inn.
Yeah.
And
badge.
The monkey is jumping from one part of the counter to the next, kind of grabbing empty glasses as they do so. And Sumati's gonna be like, okay, so this is going to be kind of a hectic training day. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. All right. So you guys, the rest of your coven, you guys are gonna find spot in the corner.
I think Eero, upon walking in, is gonna put their hood up. They've gotten themselves one of those zip up black hoodies so that they feel a little bit more like a scene kid. And she puts her hood up and punches it up. This is an excellent time to gain some information. I will return with further info. Skitter off into the...
Okay, so you're skittering off. Farkas will look to you, Maris, and be like, do you want to get a drink first before I head out and start shopping?
Yeah, let's have a drink.
All right. Yeah, I think this time will be much more fun than the last, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So he'll go up to the bar and he'll look at you, Neora. Hello.
Hello, valued patron.
Hello, employer of this establishment.
What can you get for you, Farkas?
What do you recommend?
Like, you're looking food, drinks, what are you vibing?
Oh, let's say both.
Like, are you drinking or are you just drink?
I'll eat too. I haven't eaten breakfast.
No,
so
are
sure.
you drinking or are you having like a tea and coffee kind of vibe?
Oh,
we have like tea, coffee, hot chocolate. We've got I think like
I don't like chocolate. So let's go alcohol.
Okay. Well, we've got a nice dark rum. We got some vodka. We got some Coke. We've got some Guinness. We've got Cobra on tap. Probably some Budweiser. I think we got some bottles of Ropperberg in the fridge. or icebox, whatever the hell the equivalent is here.
How about just something dark? He's like, you're throwing way too many names at me.
Okay.
Ferris, what do you want?
I want something sparkly.
Oh, Ferris, we've got strawberry cider.
Yes, please.
Rothberg strawberry cider and a pint Guinness.
Cool. And he'll pay. And
If we're doing food, probably do something relatively simple. Probably like, it's still like 11, so it's like breakfast. Probably like bacon, sausage, just Farkas and Maris.
yeah,
Bacon,
that sounds
black
good.
pudding, beans, toast.
Yeah,
Big
that
plate to
works.
share. Yeah. Okay. So they go up to order. Okay. So
Get some
first
food
thing
for
I'm gonna have you do, Neora,
Yep.
is Somali will come up to you and she'll be like, okay, so first and foremost, I need you to go around and pick up all of the glasses, plates, forks, everything. Okay? Okay, and bring it back. You can just throw it in the sink in the kitchen, okay?
Got it.
Okay. I need you to roll me an intelligence TN of 7 to spot the empty glasses, tables to wipe down, things of that nature.
Cool.
And I will need so let's do that first. Intelligence of 7.
That's gonna be a 6, and I do not have university tokens.
Okay.
So, gonna be a 6. I'll gain 1 university token.
Okay, so it's a little bit hectic, Neora. Everybody, it's really full, it's really crowded. And so you're kind of getting plates and glasses, but you are missing some things as well as you go around to try to find these pieces because there's so many people and so many food
I'm
plates
yet to
and
work out a
dishes.
table system.
Yeah. So you're having a hard time of it. And as you are kind of going a little bit slowly, somebody's like, come on, we have a lot of orders backing up. Come on.
You always
So-
speed up to the best of their ability.
Okay, so you wander around a little more. You try to put everything back, and you're gonna go behind the counter and go ahead and roll me a flight of, let's say 7 again to start getting the orders out.
23.
23. So this you are
21,
pretty
sorry,
good at.
21.
You're pretty
21, sorry, I'm bad
speedy.
at maths.
Okay, so then you are actually pretty speedy behind the bar, so you're getting drinks ready and you're zipping out and starting to serve people. And Sumati kind of breathes a sigh of relief, not thinking, oh my gosh, did I hire this first year? And she doesn't know what she's doing.
Do we
So-
keep track of people's orders? I've got, Noah's got a phone out and then a piece of paper on the side. And kind of flicking things through on a phone, making notes as she's writing down orders and putting them through.
Okay. She's
I've
like,
got this
thank
covered if
you.
wanna
All right.
get-
Yeah, I'll get this side of the bar and then I'll let you know when you're
Yep.
done with your next set. Okay, Coven mates. You guys are finding, well, Eero is starting to slink around. Achilles, what are you doing?
Achilles would like to look and see if they're inspect the new teachers or the teachers she's never seen before and see kind of what's going on. What's the dealio? She wants to be a shadow in the night.
So as you peer over at this woman in the bar at the table with Conways and Malakota, you'll notice a few interesting body language details about these guys. So first and foremost, you'll notice that Conway actually looks quite friendly with this woman. He is smiling a little bit at her. He's chuckling under his breath. They lean in to talk to each other. He's acting almost very unlike himself. You know he's not a very friendly person. But she is also smiling at him. It's a very familiar atmosphere. I love your face. You're just like,
Is Conway popular?
Who is that? Can I go over to a teacher and be like, who is that? Just any close by teacher and just point at the lady next to Conway and I'm just like, who is that? Can you tell me who? I need to know now. This is very important.
okay, so who do
It's
you
just
go-
some random let's say it's this the Oracle of Delphi because she would know.
Okay, so as you go up, you're just like, who is that?
Who? Miss Oracle? Who is that?
And the oracle will look, well, she has that black cloth around her eyes, but she will tilt her head down at you. Very regal looking. This woman is very tall. I don't know if you guys have ever actually talked to the counselor yet, which is
We
hilarious.
don't need emotional help. We're doing great.
We all probably should.
But in her very deep, smooth voice, even when she talks, you get a sense of like calm and like you feel soothed when she talks directly to you. But she'll look over to where you're pointing and she'll be like, "Are you talking about Kira? The one sitting by Professor Conway?"
Yes, that. Who? So that is Kira. Oh, that's Kira. So
Kira Talon, yes.
So is she like a new teacher? Because I haven't seen her around on anything.
Well, she did used to be a professor at the university a long time ago, but she had to get transferred.
Really? What a shame. Why? Why did she have to be transferred? She looks like she is so well versed in some sort of subject that she would teach.
Well, she left of her own accord to go to another university. Nothing untoward. Why don't you go ask her yourself? I suppose this is staff development day, and where's your escort? You're a first year, are you not?
You know, Master Conway Court. Look at him. He's the one he's over there, sitting next to Kira Talon.
I see. Well, try not to get in trouble because we're in this meeting all day.
Madame, you wound me so. I am a model student of this assemblage, and
I have found a door, and I would like to find out what is on the other side of the door.
Okay.
Wait. I would never, and I know no one I know would ever do anything to jeopardize.
Oh my god.
Hero's going dun 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 dun.
Yeah, no, I know. That's I had to say that for that particular thing.
You don't see her eyes, but you do see a little smile creep onto her face, almost knowing, and she goes, "Of course, why would I expect anything less of you but a model student?"
You know what? My friend is calling me over there. I'll be there in a moment. Have a drink. Relax. It is your day, staff development. Okay, bye.
Okay, so food and drink go to you, Maris and Farkas, and I will jump back to you in just a moment. Iro,
I'm assuming this is like a dishwashing room. Like, I don't think
this is the kitchen. What now? You do have the option to listen in on people's conversations if you would prefer to do that.
I'm absolutely doing that. If there's a way to do that from the kitchen, that would be ideal. But if I just have to stick my head and take a look around the kitchen and then pop back out to listen to conversations, that's fine too.
Okay, let's have you stick your head in. It is literally just a kitchen. It's an industrial restaurant kitchen with a dishwasher and sink and plates piled
Hero
up.
has never seen a dishwasher before, so there is some curiosity there for a moment.
Okay. Do you crawl inside? Like,
no. I'm not a cat. I don't have to claw me to something in order to investigate it. But I do look at it, go, and then I close the door to the kitchen again. And I know Ira would definitely be staring daggers at if that woman is maybe all over Conway wouldn't be the way to describe it, but they look like they get along. That's staring daggers, and then especially Bristol and Clytemnestra and their marital strife are things I would listen into on purpose.
Okay. So you're gonna listen to those two conversations.
Unless there's something, if people are like going, well, you know the secrets, and that would be something I could pick up on, I would obviously listen in on that. But
well, there's a few groups you can listen in on, so it's okay that you pick. That's why I'm like, who do you want to listen in on? Because the other one of note would probably just be Petrova and Fiorello whispering at each other at the bar.
They're up at the bar, right?
Yeah.
Yora's working on that while they're doing orders.
Okay. So you will listen in on let's do Nestra and Bristol first. And you'll hear Nestra hissing basically at her husband, like, I saw you looking at him last night. I saw you. Are you calling me blind? And Dr. Bristol is just like, I would never look at him like that. He's our headmaster. I'm not even allowed to look at him like that. He's just a very admirable man, and he's very good at making speeches. And she's just like, I know you're lying to me. I know it. And she starts to get that growl in her voice, and then she stops and pulls it back. And then she's like, you know what? I don't want to be around you right now. I'm going to go hang out with Dylan. And she'll stomp across the bar. I've got training to do. And she'll walk over, and Dylan will just be like, oh, hey, Nestra, here. And he'll scoot over and let her sit down next to him. She'll glare at Bristol as, he stands there sulking in the corner.
Okay. I'm writing a note real fast of an idea for later.
An idea?
Yes. Just in case we ever need to get Walker fired. But after that, I will scurry on over to where somebody who is not Toivo is touching somebody that I know Toivo. Well, at least Iro has decided that Toivo would like to touch. I don't know if Toivo has ever given any indication other than what Iro has decided about him. But
okay, so as you kind of sneak over, let's do a roll. Let's see. Flight. Let's do a flight roll of six.
Okay. Am I allowed to do halvesies on it or no?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, let me see here. Because I have a D12 plus 2, so I would be at 8.
Okay, so you are slipping between people. You are being very, just being the invisible person you often.
I duck under the centaurs and through the stool legs. It's going great.
Yeah. So, and then you listen in on their conversation, and by this point, Neora has probably served them some drinks. So Conway is halfway through his, and he's just leaning kind of close to Kira, and he's just like, I miss you. You should come back. Flamel can't be paying you that much to stay. And she gives him kind of a look, like, they have an extensive dragon program, Fjord. That's why I moved there in the first place. I miss you too. You look rough. Yeah, okay, thanks. It's not like I haven't heard that one before. Seriously, Fjord, is there anything I can do to help? And at that point, she'll reach out and she'll put her hand on top of his. And he kind of glances down at her hand, and he just looks thoughtful for a moment. And he's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm really cut out for teaching anymore. And that's kind of the conversation you overhear.
What school did she say? Did she say Flamel?
Flamel
Like-
University.
Like Nicholas Flamel, kind of Flamel?
Yes.
Okay. Dragon program. I'm gonna make the worst charm check of all time to see how flirtatious the hand touching is. What is my target number to see if it's a flirtation?
Give me a charm check of 7.
Okay, great. So I have a D4, so we'll see how that works out.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Okay. So
They're minutes away from going and fucking in the kitchen right now. I think
that's your assumption. Your paranoid assumption. You're not very familiar with how they know each other or what their history is, so I'm sure Eero assumes like I've never seen Conway touch anybody in his whole life. What the fuck is happening right now?
This is disgusting. Right here in front of the whole tavern, they're practically having sex on the table.
Right. So I don't know what you want to do with that information.
This is how rumors are started.
I stand there next to the kitchen door and I just stare at them for a couple of seconds. And then I think I'm probably going to work my way back over to Niora, but let's check it out on other people first before I just start spreading monster rumors.
But not school, Dad.
Niora, let's do a few more checks for you, and then we're going to jump to Maris. And then eventually we'll talk about the society.
Nope, it's too late. It's too late.
That ship has sailed. Okay, Niora, we're gonna go ahead and somebody's gonna look at you and be like, that man over there looks like he's about to go and beat up that man. And she's pointing to Bristol and Dylan. And she's like,
Yeah, Bristol's. I'll stop.
yeah, can you please?
Yeah.
And she sends you over, do a charm check to try to, I don't know, just bring down the temper of Dr. Bristol
Hey,
in any way
Bristol,
you'd like.
hi. What does Bristol teach again?
He stool. He teaches charms.
What does
Yeah,
that
Neo
have to do with his stool? What does charms have to do with him making a stool chart? Was that like a free time project of his?
What's my
That's
TM?
just Deanne is 7.
Okay, that's an 8.
Okay. So what do you go up to Dr. Bristol, Doctor of Stool and Charms? What do you say to him?
Yeah, I imagine he's like it's charms. I imagine he's probably been on like. I don't know what's he been drinking. What kind of thing would Bristol drink? Like,
I don't know. He's taking shots of tequila now. He's mad.
Yeah, well, the best way to like iron out tequila, as we all know, is go straight to Sambuca shots, because that's not a good way to start a fight. So Neo's gonna come over with like probably a glass of water and like just a pint.
You know, I could take him though. He's like a fucking alchemy teacher.
Hey, hello,
Anybody could take him.
Hey,
My
Professor.
little finger could take him.
You look like you've not ordered a drink in a little while, and I thought, you've been doing such a great job, and like I'm not taking enough of your classes, so like on the house from me. Hand him a pint.
Ugh. And he grunts, and I'll take it from you.
And put a glass of
be
water on
like-
the table too.
Fucking know why she's so angry anyway.
How's it going with you? Are you gonna need to talk about it?
With you?
Yeah, the
Who are,
bartender. Don't worry
who
about
are
it.
you?
I'm the barkeep. And you're just gonna sit there.
You're gonna have a heart-to-heart with Dr.
Yeah.
Bristol for
As
like...
long as you never have to take a class with him.
Yeah, as long as I never do one of his classes. I'm just the bartender. It's fine.
You'll have a heart-to-heart for about a minute or so before Sumati starts to call you. Come on, I need help!
But yeah, no, like, what really matters is that you're all being comfortable and communicating properly about your feelings. Like, you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. And you're like, finger guns and walks off.
I'm gonna try to go past Niora while you go back to the bar. Fjord is fucking the female teacher over there.
I say, what?
Niora, I need you to bring
Yeah,
these.
okay, hi.
I need you to bring these trays over to those the couple over there. And she's pointing to Maris and Farkas, and she'll give you this tray loaded with food and drink. Give me a brawn check of 6.
Cool. Can I use magic to do it?
No, I mean you could.
No?
I guess you could use your wand if you want to.
Yeah, like
Are you,
we're magical.
are you doing a levitation spell?
Yeah, let's do a levitation.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. It has worse repercussions if I fail, but it's more likely to work.
Yep.
Okay, that's a 2, 3, 4, 5, and a +1 from Conway for a 6.
Okay, cool. So you do
Conway
manage.
saving my ass yet
Oh,
again.
man, that could have been bad. So you bring the tray of food and drinks over to Maris and Farkas, and you drop it off, and Farkas is like, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah,
And he'll
no
give
worries.
you-
Valued patron.
Yeah, and he'll give you a tip of like, I don't know, a couple coins or something.
Thanks.
Is that not enough? I don't know. I don't
No,
really come from tipping culture, so. But Maris said I should, tip because we tipped in like
Well, yeah.
America, right?
Absolutely, yeah. That's
Yeah,
what we do.
I've never tipped at a bar in my life. I'm not gonna lie to you.
How do you know when to tip and not when to tip?
I think it's just America kind of sucks.
Well,
Just
here's some
honestly.
extra money if you want it.
Thanks. I'll buy more popcorn for movie night.
Cool. So, Maris, how's it going?
We all sort of live together.
It's good. It's good. How's it going with you?
It's going good. It's going good. I was just thinking, like, I mean, it's not something you normally. It's not regular to ask this. It's not, but I was just thinking. Have you ever seen a werewolf? Shifted.
Um, I mean, like from a distance. Sometimes when you all change at the full moon. Like
Yeah.
We can sort of see you across the lake, but like from way off.
I mean, I was just thinking maybe if you were curious or whatever, you could join me sometime in the forest when the moon is full, you know?
I would love that. Oh, and we still have to look at the moon here. You were gonna show me how it's different.
Yes. No, we'll have to do. You know what? I'll show you the night that happens. How about that?
Okay. Is it okay for me to be there?
I think it should be fine. I mean, like I've seen people bring their friends and their lovers and their other people before, but
Okay.
you just might want to be careful. Just meaning like don't bring a bunch of raw meat with you, or
Right.
or
Okay.
run from a wolf. But. We'll go over the etiquette.
Okay, yeah, that would be good.
You could even bring your friends if you feel like, if you want to,
Is it weird that I kind of don't want to? I don't know.
No, it's totally cool.
Okay.
Yeah. It's next week, so
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that'd be really cool. Hey,
Cool.
does this count as a date?
Do you want it to count as a date?
I walk behind Maris at the table and say, Fjord is fucking that female teacher. And then I disappear to add to the date-like atmosphere.
What was that about?
I don't know. I think she means Master Conway. I don't know.
He looks like he's just drinking a drink.
Yeah.
Not right this second. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, if you think it is, I think it is too. It's totally a date.
Okay. I like it.
And he nods and he starts eating.
Yep. Sounds about right. Maris will also.
Ocklys, what are you up to?
I mean, Ocklys would have definitely like seeing Kira and Conway would have definitely waited for like an open opportunity for like at some point one of them's gonna walk away from the other, and like I want to intercept one of them.
Which one do you want to intercept?
Kira, because she doesn't know who I am.
So you watch them like a creep, and then eventually she will detach herself and start to head towards the restroom.
I go into the restroom.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
for fuck's sake, Alex.
Okay.
Okay.
So she will go to the restroom and she'll start, I guess she'll go to the bathroom and she'll come out and come to wash her hands. And where are you standing? Where are you?
I'm just standing. I'm just standing there waiting for her to come out of the stall.
Are you watching this? Are you standing in the middle watching the stall?
I'm just waiting for her to come out of the stall because I have my 4 charm. I have the least amount with my charm. I have no.
Okay,
no
so you're just
charm.
standing awkwardly in the middle of the bathroom. She comes out and she stops and kind of sees you, and she's like, "Hello." She like goes to the sink and starts to wash her hands.
I never seen you before. I am a student, and are you coming to teach here?
Oh, at the academy? No, I used to teach there, but I teach at Flamel University now.
Ooh, why is that? Why don't you want to teach here? This is a prestigious school of proportions unmeasured.
It is a nice school. It's just they don't really have dragons, and that's my special interest. So I decided to go to Flamel because there's a special, extensive dragon program there, and they needed help with their dragon training program. So they hired me, and I decided to take it. Why are you so curious about me? Do you ask all the teachers their aspirations?
Being a student of, such a prestigious school, and I thought you were a new teacher. I was entranced and excited to maybe learn from you. It is a shame. They were looking for someone. I don't know who's going to watch those eggs now, but I'm sure they will find someone. Perhaps they will sell it to, a museum or something.
What eggs are you talking about?
Oh, just what is the most rarest dragon egg that I can possibly think of off the top of my head?
Go ahead. What is it?
What is it? I'm gonna call it a Chinese scaleback. I don't know.
Chinese scaleback.
A Chinese scaleback. Oh, it is. Your school, I'm sure, this already has a Chinese scaleback, so you wouldn't be interested here or anything. So,
wait, how did the school get a Chinese scaleback egg? We don't even have. No, I mean, if the school does need help with that, they can send it to Flamel. I'd be more than honored to take care of it.
We are going to be developing such a prestigious program here for that kind of thing. I don't think, I was interested in that. That's one of the things that I'm so fascinated about. I figured you would have known, but
If you're so interested in dragon trading, why didn't you go to Flamel?
Lauren, can you, I need you to call highs and lows. Would you rather be high or low?
Wait, why?
I just need to see if something is going to happen.
Okay, high. Sure, high.
Great. I rolled a natural 1. Eero did not see the teacher enter the bathroom, but did see you. Opened the door. Fjord is fucking the... Oh.
No.
Just trying to communicate with you. Fjord is fucking... Oh, never mind.
And she looks over at the door and she's like, Fjord is fucking the... What? Okay. Anyway, I mean, if you do need help with that egg, what professor is in charge of it? It has to be. Do you know who took over my post when I left?
Oh, I'm just a mere student, but there was the only way. Like, I actually overheard this. I'm probably not supposed to know. I probably shouldn't even be talking about it or even telling you about this. But it would not have been here if it wasn't for Master Conway.
Master? Oh, Fjord's the master of your coven.
Yes. Oh, do you know him?
Yes,
Oh
we're old
God.
friends, yes.
Oh, what a small world it is.
So, Master Conway is in charge of the egg.
Oh, no, he just did so much research for it and just, it's so much research. Without his important research, it wouldn't even be here. I am digging a hole in my goddamn...
All right, go ahead and give me a charm check.
Taking myself such a... I had an idea and it did not go anywhere. I was hoping it was gonna go, and
Charm
now I'm
check
screwed.
of 6.
We're just getting Conway to like us, guys. Come on.
I was trying. My goal was to get her to stay here, to make him happy, and I've screwed everything
I
up.
agree.
By doing a lie that is so immediately uncoverable.
But my charm is also 4, so it makes sense.
He's gonna go out and say, "So where's the egg, Conway?" And he's gonna go, "What egg?" And that's gonna.
So you got a 4?
Wait, you said a charm check?
Yes, charm of 6.
I didn't get a 6.
You got a 6?
I did. I
Okay,
have a
so you
plus
rolled
2.
a 4 and it exploded. Oh no, because you got a 4 and it. Well, if you exploded, you can roll again. If you
Yeah,
got
you can roll again.
I rolled a 3 and I have a plus 2.
Oh, okay.
okay.
It
Wait.
did not explode.
So that's
a
5, Lauren. 3 plus 2 is 5.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, but I have an adversity token.
Okay, you want to use it? Okay.
Yes, I do.
So you'll see in her eyes, she's definitely believing you. Half of her mind is thinking about the Chinese scaleback egg you're talking about. Who did you say was the chromozoology teacher again?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for this information. I mean, I'm gonna go inquire after it. I'm so fascinated by
but
that.
You're not. Nobody's supposed to know. I would keep it on the down low.
But I could ask probably Master Conway. He's in charge of the research over it, right?
Yes, you could totally ask him, but he will probably pretend like he doesn't know what you're talking about because it's so secret that, I mean, those are so rare. Like, people die. Like, the pirates
Oh.
murder.
Believe me, I know. I know. Those eggs are like 1 in a million. You can't even find them anywhere. For the longest time, they thought they were extinct.
I mean, your life might be in jeopardy right now with me telling you, and but if you ask him about it, he's probably going to pretend like he doesn't know what you're talking about specifically to keep
Try to
you
get it
safe,
out of him.
to keep you safe. You don't want to die, but also I probably shouldn't be. I don't want to die, but I'm gonna go get a drink.
Why are you telling me then?
Because I know that you just said that you're so like you're the dragon program and
Okay, well, thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna try and get it out of him.
I'm also just a student who overhears things and I'm not very smart, so
I think you're smart. And she'll walk out.
Okay, bye now.
And she'll go rejoin Conway at the
Standing
table.
outside the bathroom.
Oakley's
still waiting
planks
for
into the
Oakley to come
floor.
out. I was waiting for Oakley's outside the bathroom, and I guess this lady is coming out first, and she just gets the most. She goes to rejoin.
She kind of glances at you and is like, and she like doesn't even really.
And I'm gonna go into the bathroom where Oakley's is.
Oakley's is planked on the floor with her hands.
That's the one that's fucking Fjord. Why are you on the ground?
She gets up. I'm not a good liar.
No, you're not. Why? Did you lie? What's happening?
I tell Eero everything that I just did. But I also want to explain to Eero that my whole entire goal was trying to make her stay so that Conway would be happy and Conway would want to stay with us because I don't want him to leave.
Why?
Because he's so miserable and
You feed off of his misery.
There's just something about it. It's so helpless and like I feel like I want to be. He needs us.
That he's a grown ass man, and he does not need teenagers to fix him. Our job is not to. If you want to hang out with him, that's your. You can like who you like, and that's great. But it's not our.
His soul is so brittle.
Are you worried he's about to die?
I don't know why. His misery does attract me, though.
Not like he's so wretched or anything, right?
Okay, no.
Okay,
no.
good.
But
Good. He's wretched, but more in the
like
like dying seagull kind of way than the.
I just need to fix him.
We'll see what we can do. I don't think that this lady is the answer to that because
wait, are they fucking?
I don't. Well, I think she's a harlot, but we'll see. I guess.
They can only be Toivo and Conway. That's the only ship Conway's ever allowed
He's
to
the
have.
only one that's allowed. Thank you. If he does anything that might possibly hurt Toivo's feelings, he will be executed immediately.
Okay, perfect.
And then we'll get out of the bathroom and we'll go join. We'll see if we can go join Maris and Farkas's date, or if they gently invite us to go to a different table. How many chairs?
Maybe this is going to work in your favor for Toivoy now, because this is really going to be a bad mix with my life.
How many chairs are at Maris and Farkas's table? Are they at like a 2-person table?
I think we're sitting on the couch.
Yeah, they're sitting in the couch, but Farkas will see you guys coming over, and he's just like, "Oh, you guys don't have drinks. You should go get something at the bar."
I tap my nose at him, and we're gonna go sit at the bar.
And Niora, okay, I'm gonna have you do a few more checks.
Go for it.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you do one more flight check to get all the drinks around again. Flight check of
roll. What's the TR?
flight check of 8.
Oh, there. That's fine then. Yeah.
Okay, you got it, and then
yeah, I rolled a 7. I've got a +2.
So you're getting the hang of things. You are going around, and let's get you one last check. Before I do, though, is there anything you want to do?
Yeah, Neora's trying to listen into Petrova and the nurse to see if
what they're
anything's
saying.
brought up. Like, not just about Neora's brain leaking, to see if the nurse brings it up,
Okay.
but also just general. What are those two on about? Petrova's an asshole. He's not allowed to have friends. What the fuck's he on?
So Petrova and Fiorello are drinking, and Fiorello will kind of like look a little awkward at first, but then they'll look over to Petrova and be like, "So, several students have come to my office struggling with mind magic related injuries. And you know that Professor Delphi has too, after those brutal midterms. Don't you think those were a bit much?" And Petrova kind of gives a little bit of a snort and sits back in his chair, and he's just like, "Look, Fio, they were only designed to bring out what was already there. If our students have traumatizing insecurities, then do you not think it's best if they know how to protect those? Clearly, they do not know how to protect them." And Fio's like, "Well, have you checked in on your students' mental health afterwards? Did you do anything during the class after?" And he just looks at them and he's like, "I am not the counselor." And Fio's like, "Victor, really?" So that's what they're discussing. They are discussing the midterms and the classes that he's been running right now. And Theo's kind of got like a scolding tone to them when they talk to Victor. Petrova.
Neora's not very good at this because A, they're behind the bar in front of them, and B, Neora's a little bit of a dumbass. But Neora is trying to avoid making eye contact or like showing their face to the two of them whenever possible. And he's trying to basically act like it's not them at the bar.
So you're just trying to act like you are.
Yeah, just
like
just
hide
random
yourself.
just random ass barkeep. Just
Okay.
Every time they get drinks, Neora's kind of just off before they get a chance to respond.
Give me a charm check of 8 to try to act like you're not there, to kind of hide your
Do I spend
awkwardness.
Do I spend my one adversity token on that? Because I could do it.
It's up to you.
No, it's not like anything major. Like at worst, Petrova's gonna be like, "Ah, Neora's being weird again." So no, I'll let it.
So you try to hide. What are you trying to do? Just be like all like normal, and then you're like, "Oh, haha, here's your drinks."
Yeah. You always like trying, like really, actually quite successfully for the first part, just slipping by. Like every time they look over, and Neo's back's conveniently turned on like passing places with their boss. What's the boss name? Samati. Like just conveniently, just always a little bit out of eyesight. And then like Samati goes to like clean a table, and like they're ordering a drink, and Neo's just stood there like, hi, Professor. What can I get you?
And Victor will, or Petrova will narrow his eyes over at you and glance over to the nurse, and he'll say, "Did this one visit your office?"
What now? Oh, good. What drink can I? Whiskey on the
Neora,
rocks.
you're not taking my class for the rest of the semester, are you?
Oh no, but like I didn't say like a full semester. Like it was, I think it was like what, like a couple of weeks. Like I still
The note I received is for the rest of the semester.
Well, that wasn't really. Okay, so I really should be getting back to work. Just a little bit of a head injury. It's fine. Like I'll be back. I've got notes. I requested notes from some of the second years, so like I'm still gonna keep up. I'll be fine for next year. All is good. Don't worry. Taking a little bit of time to recover.
Only a head injury.
Just a recent head injury that maybe a little bit of a break, according to the nurse, would be advised. Hi, nurse.
Do you need me to look at it?
I mean, currently I'm on shift. I think that'd be awfully unprofessional.
Do you need me to look at it back at the school?
Excuse me, I would like a hot chocolate, please.
Yeah, right. We're coming right up. And you're just zips.
You just hear Theo go, "Why can't you just be friendlier?" This is why none of the students want to go to you. This is why they complain to me about you.
You ever get zero hot chocolate?
Thank you.
They get free marshmallows and like a flake stuck in it. It's great.
And then Farkas will get up after you guys are done with your food. He'll stretch and he'll be like, "I'll see you later, Maris."
Yeah. Have fun shopping.
Thanks. I can't wait to see you next week. It's going to be great. It's going to be really fun. I promise it's not going to be scary at all.
Okay.
It'll be good. And then he'll head out.
Bye.
When people have to promise something isn't going to be scary.
Oh yeah, like it's gonna be horrific to watch.
No, it's gonna be fine.
What's going to be fine?
Just plans that I've got with Farkas. It'll be fine.
Secret plans. More secret plans. Are you taking sleeping potions with Farkas? What's the secret plan?
I don't need sleeping potions with him. I can sleep when he's there.
Well,
Nero puts down a glass of wine and like just eyebrow raises at Maris and like backs up.
let us know when you have a 10-minute. We're gonna have super secret discussions, I think.
Okay.
I don't know when that's gonna be, but just let us know.
Do you, Tess, or Neor, do you ask for your 10-minute break, your 15?
Probably wait till about like 1 o'clock, maybe half 1, 2-ish or something.
Okay.
Or
Once-
alternatively, they'll probably just like finish work at like 5 and then just do it then.
Okay.
Bars are open too
Yeah,
long.
you'll find that most of the patrons during the next hour are pretty, some are a little rowdy, but most of the professors are, you know, they're
Is
okay.
Staff development day just the staff getting drunk in a bar? Is that what staff development day
Yes.
is?
You'll notice that they are exchanging notes. They're basically teaching each other how their lectures go. They're exchanging things of that. They're doing trainings and things like that. But
Conway doesn't give lectures. What is he doing there?
Conway
Mostly-
occasionally creates a
mostly
paper for
talking.
Neora.
yeah, he was dragged there by Dylan, but mostly he's talking to Kira. You'll notice.
I do know this.
Yeah.
Death stares them the entire time until Neora
Right.
comes up.
He doesn't really engage with much else. He talks to Kira and he talks maybe to Dylan when Dylan talks to him. And Dylan's mostly got his arm around Malakota. He's like, you know, walking around with the groups, being like, Malakota's got this really cool ritual, blah, blah, blah. You know, you'll notice Malakota's little bluebird is hopping around on his shoulders, cheeping.
Neora definitely has favoritism with how they order drinks and how they sort people's food and stuff out. People that Neora likes usually get a little bit extra that Neora's just not going to mention.
Perfect.
Nothing major, like, something we can reasonably throw on as a staff member.
You might hear also Malakota talk to some of the professors, and he's like, it's been really weird lately. I mean, I feel like somebody snuck in and broke into my desk the other day. There's things I can't find anymore. And do you have students breaking into your desk? And I'm guessing he asked maybe Petrova this, and Petrova just looks at him and he goes, "You're lucky they only broke into your desk."
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Wait, which thing did we do this time?
That was her date.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking into Malakota's office. We have other things from Petrova. We stole all of his records, etc., etc.
Yeah, but Achilles is the one that scattered his room with poop, if you recall.
That's right.
Was that in Petrova's room?
Cronus poop. Huh?
Cronus's poop.
Was it in Petrova's room they smeared the shit, or was it in Malakota's room?
It was the mind magic classroom, so it was Petrova's.
It still smells in the mind magic classroom.
Still smells. It's never going out of those floorboards or the walls. But
so everyone always knows that Professor Petrova is full of shit.
I'm going to, while we're waiting for Neora to go on her break, I'm going to furiously look through my stellular. I know I've already gone through a lot of the records, but is there stellular record of when Kira was a professor? How long has she been gone?
Oh my gosh. She... Oh, let me get back to you on that. I'll get back to you this session, but that is something I have to look up real quick.
Okay, no worries. I'm just trying to know everything about her so I can know how to get rid of her. Kind of the opposite plans that Lauren has.
Oh my gosh.
Neora wants to be happy in whichever way that takes.
Yeah, I don't value Conway's happiness. There's other people's happiness I value considerably more.
Okay, so as Neora's break rolls around, Neora is able to rejoin you guys in the corner of the tavern.
Yo, how we all doing? I'm not allowed to drink, but I got a water.
You can have a cocoa. Is there alcohol in the cocoa?
No, I mean, it depends how you make it, but no.
The marshmallows aren't. Okay.
Okay, now the marshmallows aren't alcoholic. I just thought you'd like marshmallows.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I thought we could take the opportunity. Well, kind of two things, but because we didn't get a chance last night to talk because it was a movie night and there were so many people in our dorm, and our dorm has no doors, that it's difficult if we wanted to talk about stuff and things using that coded language. But also, if anyone has any further thoughts on that bitch over there, Kira Talon, was that her name?
Kira Talon.
Kira Talon. Does anybody know anything about her or what is going on there outside of all of that?
I mean, she ordered mashed potato without butter, and that's deeply fucking weird.
Writing that down. She might not even be a person.
Okay.
I think Master Conway is in love with her.
What?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I think is the whole thing.
Oh no, she seems lovely then. You're like suddenly just...
Wait. Like this. Like he said, I don't know, I'm having a really difficult time right now. And she went like, oh, is there anything I can do to help with that?
Oh my goodness.
It was pornographic. It was disgusting, really, to be doing in public.
Oh. And look, he's smiling.
Yeah. Oh, where does it smile normally?
Oh, that's so cute.
It's weird. It's a little scary.
Oh,
I don't care.
Are we gonna have to tease him on the way back?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. Oh, he might get really mad about that. We'll make sure
He gets mad about everything. You could give him a bag of jelly beans and he'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah, I want to try. I've got jelly beans back in the room. We'll try that later.
Well, we'll all have our own opinions on this development, but the thing that we can all agree on is that we have a project to work on, and some of us have tools to pursue that project that they have not yet shared with the coven.
Oh. Like
That's
what?
you, Aqua.
Oh, right, yeah, I put spies inside Petrova's office.
That wasn't even what I was. That's
Oh.
a different project than what I was talking about. What do you mean?
Nothing. That's...
That,
When
Who
did that
else
happen?
has tools?
I was talking about for fucking Laz's big boy club.
Oh,
Because
who has tools for that?
Ocleus was saying that she had something that we could do the project with.
This is a very precarious area to be discussing such a thing,
We can go
considering
outside.
the
'cause
person directly involved with this knowledge that doesn't know is in here.
Hi, Riley.
And
hi, Riley.
also Riley.
Hi.
Do we?
Here,
Go.
drinking hot cocoa.
Did you put alcohol in her cocoa?
Only the one she asked me to.
Okay, great. Well, Ocleus, do we want to go somewhere else to have this conversation then? Because we only have 15 minutes.
Yes, okay, yes. Let's away from Malakoda.
Okay,
Let's move
yeah,
away from here.
I feel like going, Melicod.
You want to step outside?
Yes.
Okay, Riley, here's a 20. Can you please get me a treacle pudding and whatever on earth you want?
Ooh, I could spend it all?
I mean, I want a treacle pudding, but other than that, yeah.
Okay. And Riley will run to the bar. Okay.
Okay, we got like 5-10 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah, we
All right. So here's the tea. Let me tell you. Okay,
Oh my
so
gosh.
So, a long time ago, way before the ball and all this, before I found out that the artsy was a complete asshole, we did go on our date, if you remember. It was the outing, and we decided to go into Malakoda's office and, look through his things, and it turns out we're still very curious that he even has this in his office, but he had a demonic sigil ritual thing relating to Vasago, the devil, and he also had a vial of mysterious blood. I took some of it and I put it inside of a flask.
You have
okay.
you have blood that you haven't used yet?
I wanted to identify it, but Calvik was supposed to, but then he had like a long queue of things that he had to do, so he never got to it. So I have it, but I don't know what it is exactly. And then the other thing, so I threw all that at you. And you're asking yourself, how is it connected? How is that? What does that have to do with having a plan? Well, this ritual and this devil is all connected because you can do the ritual to find things, people, things. He is specifically can be summoned to find things.
Oh, so we can just do that.
Are we at all concerned? Is there like a deal-making process? Is there a contract? Or does he just, because you do the ritual, then that's enough to get the demon, who I assume, I don't know the demon's pronouns, but I'm going to go with he, him, just based on what we know so far. He just shows up and he does it? Or do we have to, like, pledge children or something?
Let me consult my brain. God?
Yes.
You refer to your brain as God?
That sounds about right.
Let me consult my brain. Danny?
Yes.
What is that? All that? What does that entail? Like,
Is there a contract? Is there a deal? Or is the ritual enough on its own to get him to do what we want?
There's a limited amount of things you know about the ritual itself, because the book that you found it in is in the desk. However, as a ritualist, you do know probably you would know this. I would say the basic knowledge of when you reach out to an entity like a demon or a powerful spirit, there almost always is a trade involved if you ask them for something. It can be a little trade, it can be a big trade. It depends on what you're asking for. Okay. It must be of equal value. Unless the entity specifically says, I want this for this, because equal value, of course, can be subjective, but it needs to be in a contract like format. Yes.
Okay.
I share that information.
Do we have any concept of, like, for levels of demons, how serious these contracts are? I guess I just don't know what of equal value would mean in this case. Do they mean in equal value to a human life, or in equal value to how much this lady means to us specifically on a...
Like, if they tell us, or if it tells us where she is, do we have to tell it where something is?
So, much like the Fae, I think, deals with demons can get a little bit weird, right? Because, like, equal value of a life, you may think a human life is worth quite a bit, whereas a demon might not, right? So it's going to depend, I think, on who is involved. First of all, like, if you are taking and you're summoning like a prince of hell as opposed to like a minion of hell, it's going to usually be expected that it's going to be a higher cost, simply by the fact that you are summoning them from their post, bringing them forth, and kind of don't waste my time sort of energy, right? So it does depend on what you're asking for. There are smaller finding spells, finding rituals and things, and it just really depends on, and it might be, sometimes it's a continuous trade as opposed to just one big trade. So trying to give information without giving too much away. So for instance, if you summon a creature, an entity, and say, or spirit, and say, I lost my keys, can you help me find them? There might be a small trade right then and there. But then, for instance, they get lost again. You need to summon them again and give up something else in order to find those keys again. It's not like you keep getting that service. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then, do we think it would be worthwhile to do like a demonic, there we go, not non-denominational, non-demonic, a non-demonic locating ritual first, just to see if we can find anything on her?
Do we have something of hers? I'm sure we can get something, right?
I'm kind of hoping that that's her blood in the vial. I know that's like a long shot, but it's possible. She mysteriously disappeared. Maybe
How
there's
can we
like
identify whose blood that is?
But I'm sure there's like stuff around the school that was hers, right?
That's true.
Plus, so I grabbed that necromancy book.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a thing about how to summon a spirit. And if we had something of hers, we could just try summoning her spirit.
If she was dead, right?
Well, but then we would know, right?
Yeah. And if she didn't come when summoned, and we knew absolutely that we had something of hers, then we would know.
Then
okay,
we would
she's not
know she's not dead. So we can at least eliminate that, and that's good, right?
Okay, so
Plus,
what if
we could do that with Lazarus and other people?
What if we asked Babs if he knew anything in the castle that was hers?
Yeah, I've got lots of stuff to bribe Babs.
Babs is a great idea.
Because
Because the only thing I could think of, we know all the headmasters, they have to live in the, do I know the name of this area? The underwater Nimwe's chambers, right? They have to live in the underwater section of the school.
Yes, it is the headmaster's office, but yes, like, or the headmaster's chambers, but yeah, it is definitely underwater.
Yeah, which obviously Lord Walker is in there now. I don't imagine he would have kept any of her stuff around, but Babs is a good source because she was here when that transition happened.
Yeah. Maybe we ask Babs if he knows anything of hers. We get like maybe 3 different things with different options. Then we try contacting spirits. We try general location.
But we do that with our new friends.
As much as people don't really like them, Maris may be onto something. That seems pretty dangerous. I don't particularly want to do that alone.
Well, like the demon one seems kind of dangerous, right? But this spirit one,
Yeah. Also dangerous.
why? It's just
Because-
talking to maybe a ghost. Who would be Zola's ghost? Who seems nice.
Except the magic used for it is like big stuff.
Yeah, Ockleys can do it, no problem.
I love you, Ockleys. I think you're fantastic, but I think it would be better for us. That's the whole point of doing the thing that we did.
Was to have help with things like this.
Plus, if something goes wrong, then we've got more people to help fix it.
Also,
But I feel like if we're making a deal, the more of us who want something, the more they're going to want in return. Because if it's one person saying, hey, I want to find this lady, that's one person's desire worth of a trade, right? If it's a whole group of people, they might ask for more in exchange, right?
But we'd also have more people to pay it. Like Lazarus and whatnot can pay it as opposed to us just paying it.
Yeah. Okay, so how many of you are going to end up having firstborns?
I can't have children, I don't think.
Right. So let's maybe
I
get more people in on
don't
this.
think I could have children anyway, and
Yeah.
Couldn't
so
you, like, skip a rock somewhere?
I don't think that's how it
I don't know
works.
if I'm already a nymph. I don't know if my love counts enough as a magical pure enough to spawn more nymphs.
I think you should talk to the counselor about that one, but, interesting. Well, I feel like any ritual that we are approaching is kind of like Ockleys's kind of jurisdiction, just because Ockleys, would you want to work on a ritual with Punchface?
Well,
I
okay.
I don't necessarily want to spend time with him, but I feel like in order to undermine him, I have to become his friend.
Like you're doing with Ava.
No. This is perfect, actually.
Uh-oh.
This is like, so he's the head of the Laz Club in the way that Ava's uncle is the head of another club that you would like to de-seat and reform. This could be an excellent training ground.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like
okay.
that is good.
I'm on board. I'm on
Yeah.
board for working with him if
We-
it is to de-seat and dethrone.
We did talk about potentially influencing and changing the group's attitude on things, and a good way to do that is involving them in things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we meet with Laz, we have a little chat through, we'll be like, hey,
We have two
we
options.
got some things. Yeah, and see if he's got any options, because he also may know something that we don't. Because he's also researching the same problem. We're all researching the same, it's a mutually agreed upon problem.
And maybe we can do it without making like huge sacrifices, which would be really
Yeah,
awesome.
or if we do need to make a huge sacrifice, Lazarus can make the sacrifice.
I don't know if that's quite his speed, but that would be ideal, I suppose.
Well,
We could do you think the devil would find Lazarus' soul or like him as a whole good enough? We could just like be like, do you want him? You could take him.
Can I do a brains check on whether or not vampires have souls?
Sure. Yeah, give me a brain. Well, you could just ask somebody, I guess. Do you
I'm
know
not.
any?
Hero's not fucking asking anybody. This is whether or not I read about it.
Okay. Yeah, give me a brains check of 8.
Okay.
You can always ask Petrova, hey Petrova,
I
do you
could
have
have.
a
I
soul?
probably could have taken halvesies, but I didn't, and I got a 3.
So you're not sure if vampires have souls. You're not sure. You're trying to think back and you're like, am I getting this mixed up with media or books or comics? You know, like,
I've been
'cause-
reading a lot of vampire romance recently.
yeah,
Yeah.
because a lot of the movies you've seen too are vampire stuff recently, like the Buffy thing. And There are quite a few media who say they don't, and then there's a few who do say they do.
Okay. Possible. If Lazarus has a soul, then he could give it up, I suppose. So I have like a little thing to tack on if we just have a minute, because I know you have to head back to your shift.
Yeah.
That's kind of related to some stuff with the. So I know that we were thinking like it's kind of, bucko bananas that they're sending people out into the library still when there's the giant goat man in there.
Yep.
And I was having some conversations with Toivo, about some family stuff and some situations that are happening with my family and some things that might help my family and, all that sort of thing. Well, and it looks like because each time that one of us, because Ira had been in the library and then I had been in the library, and each time I don't think Maris knows anything about this, right? Okay.
Miura knows everything that's going on, but
he went in and he found something that was useful, and then I went in and I did find something that was like the same kind of thing that was helpful. It's like I'll show it to you guys when we get back to our dorm. I'll show it to you guys. But and I was talking with Toivo and we were thinking, well, maybe there might be something else in there, and it's just each member of the Arbor who goes in gets another piece of the puzzle. And we do have one other member of the Arbor who is at school right now, but I don't super want to send them in right now by themselves when it's full of giant goat man. So I was and you can absolutely say no to this, obviously, because I know this is really a big ask. It's just something I'm going to be kind of working on over the next, quarter or so, whatever, is getting back in there with Sana and seeing if we can get into the restricted section of the library again, just to look, not even go all the way into the back room where the goat man is, just to a section to see if maybe she also finds something in there. That's it.
Oh,
I'll help.
okay. Well, didn't we want to try and maybe kind of fix the library anyway? So
Yeah. So it can be that can be our my thing is secondary, and
so we can fix the library first, and then you can go in safely.
Sure. Yeah. Yes. I'm down. Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. Just quick side tangent about the order of which we do this. Donna's a combat magic second year. Yeah. She's in charge of the combat magic club or something or other.
Well, she's not in charge of it, but she is in the dueling club, yes. And
maybe she might be helpful in not dying to huge goat creatures.
Yeah?
Putting that out there. Maybe she's also good at restraining imps, so we can cure them. Mainly Ackley's.
We can cure
maybe,
Ackley's?
but...
Oh, no, Ackley's can cure the imps, sorry.
Yeah.
There's also that summoning stone down there in the library. Do you remember?
Having competent magical people may be helpful.
Yeah. So you know who's been down there before? All of our new friends.
Yeah. Also, curious question. Was anyone in second year there? Because it happened 2 years ago where they unleashed the goat thing and that killed 2 of them and Lazarus got out, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How many people are realistically in the club? Because if 30 years now were there at the catastrophe, second years must have gone in and all survived because we only saw the 2 corpses, and then us. How does that all?
When were we able to recognize anyone else who was in the initiation room, or were they all full masked up?
They were all full masked up, all hoods.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another thing. Now that we're a part of the club, do we not get to know everyone's identity?
Maybe at
We
the
don't get
next
masks
meeting.
ourselves.
The next meeting, we're gonna know. We're all right, take off your clothes. Let's see.
Oh.
She is. Well, let's just say she didn't get into school based on her written exam, so she's pretty good at practical magic. But she's never been in she's not been in a situation like that before, and I don't want to put her. I don't.
Have you?
Well, yeah. Now I have.
Okay, but we nearly died.
Yeah, that was not good.
Well,
We probably need help if we're going back in there when it knows. We left the door open other than the last door. Like, we left the big secret riddle door open. It might just be in the main room now.
Oh, right.
Because we kind of froze it, and then, like, me and
Ran.
Heracles did a really cool, like, blood vine thing around it.
Yeah.
It's just there.
Hey, guys, I think we need to. I know we have like 120 seconds left before you need to get on shift.
I
but,
also want to eat my treacle pudding.
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna have to do that on shift, I guess, because we need to as soon as possible. I need to figure out how to do my weird thing with the wand so that I'm not just there watching you guys like die or whatever it is that's gonna happen.
Yeah, well,
We can do that when we get back to school.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got to meet Syndra as well.
Okay.
I'm going to do a cow's ladder.
So that's a plan. That's a plan.
Yeah.
Step 1, train and Syndra. Step 2, go to the meeting, get everybody naked, make them promise to go into the library with us. Step 3, go into the library. Step 4, make some rituals with ghosts. We're killing it. Yes, great, good, great.
That's great.
Step
Cool.
5, get this Talon lady out of our school. But that's something we'll worry about down the line.
Okay.
What was step 1 to 3, Euro? Sorry.
Oh my god. Step 1.
Training.
Step 1 is to do training.
That's just Riley in the background. What was the step?
We're gonna do training and talk to Syndra to get all the shit that we need. Step 2 is get everybody in the club naked so that we know who they are, and also talk to them about our other plans. Get them on board for the library and the ghost contact. Step 3 is going into the library. I don't know if they're going to be willing to go into the library with us. That might be a big sell. We might have to do the ghosts first to get them to agree to stuff. So those are shared step 4, I guess. And then deal with library, come on out.
Ghost
My
stuff.
family saved, and Zola Thorne returns as the headmaster of l'Académie de la Danse.
It's amazing how do you just have a French accent so
Wait.
very quickly.
L'Académie de la Danse.
Wait, Eero, what about saving your family?
Yeah, no, there's just some books in there that'll we've got my family. We have you know, trees get sick sometimes and they rot.
Yeah.
Well, my mom is dead. You know that my mom is dead, and when trees are dead, then sometimes they they rot, and then
Okay.
and then sometimes it's family is a little bit sick, and yeah, it's okay. It's
Is it though?
no, well, no, it's going to be okay because that's why I'm here, and that's why Sana is here. We came here to find
Oh. Okay. Oh, so we need to look for that. Okay.
Yeah, no, you don't need to do. I'm gonna fix it. So you don't need to do. It's just if you would be willing to.
But we could help, right?
If you want to, that would be great. That's very nice of you.
I was just gonna put her arm around Eero softly.
Thank you. We found last time we were in the library. I found a piece of parchment that was, you know, kind of magic and stuff. And Toivo had another one from when he was in the library. There was also kind of, and we think that those might, once we collect enough of them, they might give us enough information to, you know, make it so my family isn't sick anymore.
Okay.
So we were thinking if Sana found another one when we go in there, like it's almost like it's waiting for us to go and look for it, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. We can help.
Thank you. I'm sorry to ask you guys to do so much, and I'm sorry that your treacle pudding isn't here yet. And I appreciate all of your support.
I think it's just inside with Riley. We kind of left. Also, we're happy to do anything for you. Like, you know, we're all in this together, yeah?
You know, I would flay living for you.
I think you might do that anyway, but I wasn't. I'll show you guys what we have when we get back to the dorm. I wasn't trying to be. Well, no, I was trying to be secret.
Well, that's okay.
Did
Hero's dead.
oh no, she froze.
No, you froze.
Hero, come back.
Oh no.
Let me message her real quick.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, well.
In the aftermath of Hero's death, we.
Do we want to take a quick break?
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just real quick.
we'll be back.
We got an Eero back.
Yay.
Hero is back.
Scar.
Okay, did you want to finish your? I know you had a heartfelt.
Well, Eero was saying something about like, I know you guys and I trust you guys and I appreciate you guys, and still inside and started jogging desperately back towards the tavern. Just very uncomfortable, blushed all the way out to his little ears.
Aw.
He was trying to be real casual about the whole thing and utterly failed because these are very large admissions to make. He will use his scholarship card to get everybody cider or something, whatever they want.
Yeah. As you go back to the tavern, you will see Riley at the table waiting for you guys, and on the table there is your treacle pudding, and also a whole table full of desserts that Riley decided to buy with the $20 that you bought. That
Oh,
you
like
gave.
£20. Yeah.
20 pounds.
Which is a fair amount of desserts. Yeah.
And
Desserts
there's
like,
like
what,
hot
£3 each?
chocolates. Yeah. And they're like, I've got everybody desserts if you all want.
Thanks, Riley.
And
It was
Nero
really
sits
just
down.
Riley. It was really just Niora that bought it, but
But you thought about it, so that's nice.
yeah.
Nero's like cuddling to Riley a little bit like the last like 5 minutes of their break.
So what were you talking about? Are we gonna do more crime? Oh, are we gonna do more crimes?
No, we're kind of past that.
What do you mean we're past it? Like we've grown from it?
Well, yeah.
We're going to need to use it. How about instead of crime, like moving forward? Let's use a code word. Like are we gonna do more peanuts or something? You know,
Or more like extracurricular activities.
or
That
like
doesn't-
omelet.
Extracurricular activities make sense. If I say if we're gonna do more omelets, I don't know if I'd remember that because it doesn't make sense.
You're right. That sounds ridiculous. Or we can say, are we going to go play basketball or something?
I don't even know what basketball is.
Really?
Oh, it's a
I'll
thing
have
they
to
do in
show
High School
you.
Musical.
I haven't seen High School Musical. Is that a
Well,
I'll
add it
have
to the
to show
watch
you.
list.
But you've got to see it.
Ooh, another horror movie to watch? Exciting.
But yeah, I think extracurriculars could be another good way to say it too.
Well, does nobody actually have any extracurriculars?
Not
I mean,
really,
we've got
no.
drama club, but that hasn't really
We have
popped
drama
up.
club.
And cheer club?
Oh,
Cheer
yeah,
club.
have you guys been meeting up this? I'm not
Yeah.
a part of
I'm
that.
also part of Lyle's sewing club, and we made a skirt. I did not do very good.
Oh.
I
Are
did
you-
the
No, go ahead. I was just gonna ask.
monochromatic game club, but I only went once.
Oh.
Was it super lame?
Well, we were starting to play chess, and then it got really
Oh.
boring. So
Yeah, chess is kind of boring.
and then they brought out Risk, and 3
that
hours
takes
in,
forever.
I was just like, when is this going to end?
You know what you need to
There's,
play?
there's better games.
Is Battleship is good, or Pop-O-Matic Trouble. That one is fun.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It makes noises.
So yeah,
The only games my siblings play are like drinking games, so I don't know if they can play them on school property.
Why wouldn't we allowed to play them on school property? Neora drinks wine there, but there's mimosas. Ava's mimosa bar.
mimosas. Yeah.
It's true.
The leader
Never
drinking-
mind. Okay, so I can teach you guys mead pong, I guess. That's very popular in the
Mead
arbor.
All right.
So what were you guys talking about?
Mead pong.
We were talking
Outside?
about Kira Talon. She's fucking our coven master. I'm 100%
Are
certain
you
of.
100% sure?
Did you? You weren't there. You didn't see.
How do you know? Because under the
Have you
table.
ever- on top of the table, right in front of God and everybody. Hand here. I really miss you, Kira. I miss you too, Fjord.
Audible gasp from Riley.
That doesn't mean
It was
anything, girl.
hardcore. It was really flagrant, really honestly, like right in front of everybody. When Dylan's trying to be so low key about the.
About the
Okay, well, like, I don't think Kira's married. Also,
what? Wait. Really? Oh wow! I wonder if Master Malakota is going through an affair too, since
Okay, I
all
think
the
it's an
kids
Why?
are.
I look around. Where's Master Malakota?
Conway and
Clytemnestra.
Lady Talon, whatever her name is,
Kira.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
they're both single as far as we're aware. And, like, okay, look, I know you kind of want your dad to get back together.
There,
No, brother.
I
father,
don't
uncle.
have a dad. First of all,
Your brother, uncle, dad, cousin, my Bobby.
okay. It's not that I want them to get together. It's just that I don't want. From what Toivo has told me, they were, at the very least, very intense friends. And then Conway had some stuff he needs to deal with. And if Conway's going to deal with his stuff by dealing with his stuff with this random lady, then that's not acceptable. That's
You
not
think-
acceptable.
Do you think he was doing that with Toivo too?
This? I don't want to
Holding
think about
the
that.
hands in front of God and everybody.
Riley, I'd like to stress we hold hands on a regular basis.
Wait, is that inappropriate? Have we
No,
been like?
no,
it's
right,
not.
okay.
That was one of your memories that was wiped. You don't know what's appropriate anymore. This is very sexual.
I didn't think so,
Don't
but now you're making it seem really
Sorry.
lewd.
Sorry, that wasn't no, you're it's just if he can treat her right, he can treat my brother right. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
And
but,
he
like,
never broke up with him properly or anything. He just
we
kind of
don't know
I'm
that.
sad.
But were they
We just need to
Conway
sneak.
has been nothing but lovely to, like,
You know,
the
In what
people.
way has he been lovely?
Maybe
In
it's
what way has he been
complicated.
lovely?
we just need to sneak into his office and just turn over those pictures and really
I
find
promise-
out what it is.
okay.
We
As
just
someone
need
who's
those pictures.
Oh my god, we're gonna find a picture
No.
of Toivo and Conway and Kira all holding hands suggestively.
As someone who's been in Conway's room for a prolonged amount of time, maybe we don't want to break in there. just...
Why? What did you
We
find?
don't have
Did
to
you
break
find something
in.
like anything interesting on his bed or something?
Does he have rituals in there? There are rituals in those people's rooms.
I mean,
Did you find a sock?
there's probably some socks in there, yeah.
Like a dirty one, though.
Almost definitely.
No, Riley.
Oh, that's not what I meant, no.
Sorry. What crime?
Oh, goodness.
I'm gonna research something, and we should keep moving with the scene while I do so.
So, but how would you even... Okay, what if Conway's just angry or sad because that Kira lady left and Toivo's just trying to cheer him up, but he can't cheer up because he misses her so much, and Toivo's sad because Conway's sad?
What if they were like a throuple?
Thruple is acceptable. Toivo being a rebound is unacceptable. So
Toivo, okay, from what we know, like, she didn't leave that long ago, and the Toivo thing seems... when did Toivo come to this school?
do I know how quickly after he left the Arbor that he came here?
If you asked Toivo, he might have shared with you that information.
Okay.
Toivo came to the school about 14 years ago.
Okay. That makes sense.
So I believe he was out of your arbor for about a year, and then...
Yeah, he left the Arbor in 2008. I have a timeline in my backstory.
18.
When
It's
I
been
was...
a hot minute.
He left when Iro was 4.
Okay.
So it's
So,
been
yeah.
a little while.
About 14 years.
It
It's a
was
new
probably-
year now when I made this information, but...
It was probably not a rebound thing. They both seem to have known each other for quite a while.
Well, only heartbreak and sorrow would cause somebody to just fall so far from cleanliness into destruction. And also, like, you don't turn over some photo because of, like, just being, unless you're really hurting.
Well,
So-
like,
That's what they do in the Lifetime movies that Maris watches.
Have you ever been in a breakup, Oculus?
Yeah, he left vomit outside of our door for weeks.
yeah,
Oh,
the
but I
whole-
mean like a real breakup.
Oh, real? This isn't real? Am I not real
No,
enough for you,
like-
Riley?
Like one that made you super sad, like
Like
Conway.
when
you
where
just...
you got dumped.
Yeah, you seem like you're speaking from experience. Or was it just the movies?
Oh, gosh. Are we getting into
I'm-
the thing where I'm the only one with real life experience again?
I have had real life. I've no. I mean,
Have you been dumped?
No,
Okay.
but that's like only
Maris?
because like I didn't really do anything like.
Did you cry as much as Master Conway does when you were broken up with?
One of them, yeah.
Calvin's probably been dumped before.
Oh, loads of times.
I don't think Calvin
I-
cries though.
I feel like
I
he's
think
the one that
Calvin-
does the dumping.
I don't think he dumps people. I think he just kind of...
He goes
I
to
think he
them.
just moves
He
on.
sends them a
Yeah.
text message and is just like, sorry,
I'm not in the place for a relationship right now. I'm
That
really
sounds about
focusing
right.
on my career and my faith. One time at the Arbor... Sorry. What are they called? The goat guys? Satyrs.
Haters.
Satyrs.
One time at the Arbor, a satyr tried to kiss me and I threw a beehive at him. And that's really the only
Oh,
experience that I have.
That's a pretty harsh breakup.
yeah.
Yeah?
He's
Yeah.
trying to punk me, so...
Okay.
Is there anything else we need to chat about?
No, like I mean, no. Okay, I think we're all a little bit like maybe something that actually did happen. Like I don't think it's just a breakup thing. Like he seemed really stressed recently. Like by all accounts, he's been a teacher here for like forever. So he probably used to be a little bit more involved. Something may have, I don't. And you're
No,
like,
that's what Toivo said. Conway used to be like a good teacher who did stuff and had a likable personality. And then
Yeah.
something happened and he had to go be by himself. and look
Well-
out the window sadly in his pajamas.
Yeah,
Did
which
Toivo
was
tell you
around
what it
2 or
was?
3 years ago. Just putting that out there, not so subtly.
Wait. Oh.
What if he
Maris
was in love with
wants
the
to
old
do a brains
headmaster?
Can,
Oh
can
my
Maris
God.
Conway
do a
told
brains
Niora
check?
not to say that the kids were Conway's, so Niora's trying to subtly drop that
I
it was
know-
Conway's kids that fucking
Deanna
died.
thought for a long time that it was Conway's kids who got murdered, but I don't know if it's fair for Iro to make that conclusion.
Niora's trying to really subtly lay it without saying because Conway asked her not to.
Why don't we go sneak into his room and look at those pictures?
Because
Because
Conway's
we
always
can't
in there.
Do that.
Why not?
Well, when's your shift over? Is it over before staff development day is done? He can't leave.
It finishes at like 5, and also I don't feel comfortable breaking into. Like, Conway's nice. We like Conway.
We could just
You like
walk in there
Conway.
and be like, tell us about your pictures right now.
That also seems very pushy.
I don't care about
I
being
mean,
pushy. We hold all the cards. He wants something from us. I
What
want
does
nothing
Conway
from
want?
him. Show us your picture. He wants a sabbatical. That's what he wants. He wants us to earn enough points so that he gets to leave.
I don't want him to leave.
You all are crazy. Ockley said the same thing face down in the bathroom. I don't understand your guys' point of view.
because if Conway leaves, we get Lord Walker.
Would you
Okay,
rather
but if
have
we
Miss
find
Walker?
Zola Thorne, Walker is gone. We can also post the fact that Lord Walker is fucking one of the teachers, which apparently he's not allowed to do
Wait,
because
what?
I just overheard.
What?
I'll show you my files later. But Lord Bristol is absolutely getting down and dirty on the broom of our broomster headmaster, which he's not allowed to do because I overheard Master Bristol talking to his wife, and he was like, "I would never date the headmaster. It's against the rules. So if it's against the rules, and we have, proof
Wait.
that it's going on."
How do we have proof that it's going on?
Well, I have a lot of evidence that suggests to me that it's happening.
Okay,
And also
but-
the fact that his wife was like, I know that it's happening. We
But-
just need to catch up the act at some point, which should be totally doable with some spiders and some plants. And then we post it, we get him out of here, we get Zola Thorne, our problems are solved.
Well, I can't just, like, put plants to spy on people. You're
You
alright.
said earlier today that you had done so.
I said no such thing.
I was trying to be a better person. And Riley reaches over and puts her hand on Neora's arm.
Okay.
You can't pressure her not to be.
Your hugs back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, God.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Okay, so maybe hear me out.
Uh-huh.
Next time I'm sat having like a tea session with Conway and we're having some chamomile, we're talking about plants, I'll just casually ask, hey, what's in that particular photo frame? It has a really nice trim. And Conway will be like, oh, this one, and then hand it over and then we'll know.
I think that this is something that we will have to investigate at a later date. I feel very strongly about our plan for Junior Elite Study Club. And I think that's going to go great. I think trying to get Master Conway to talk about his backstory is going to be a much longer term plan.
Yeah.
Maybe you just got to keep sucking up to him.
I'm not going to do that.
Oh, Nira can do
maybe-
that, though.
I don't suck up to him. I just feel like my honesty is what brings out his emotions.
Are we talking about Conway's emotions?
But maybe you just got to get him vulnerable first.
Well, like, I think Conway just actually.
I don't
likes
want to
us.
see him naked.
I don't think Riley meant like
I
that.
don't mean like that. I mean like crying.
But like,
But let's...
we could just keep him happy. Like he likes us. Like he cares in his own way. And like he uses the mug I got him.
Oh, that's really sweet.
He
That
just
is
doesn't
nice.
want to admit that he loves us.
Yeah.
Or maybe we just need to do some research and figure out what happened 2 years ago to make him all sad.
Or what if we get him drunk? And then we ask him while he's drunk.
We could just ask another teacher too, like, hey,
Hey.
why is Master Conway so sad all the time?
Toivo won't tell me anything because he says that it's Master Conway's business and he'll tell us when he's ready.
Maybe you
My-
need to get Toivo drunk and Master Conway in the same room.
Okay, I also
Now, this is
Also-
an idea.
maybe it actually is private and hey, look,
Okay, but also, Niora, you work in a pub now? And
Yeah?
you could probably get Conway drunk before we take him home.
I could definitely get Conway drunk.
Okay, so let's call that plan A.
Oh, but we got to make sure he doesn't get an FUI.
What?
Flying under the influence.
Well, don't get Dylan drunk, just get Conway drunk.
Also, like, one of us could drive the carriage theoretically. Like, I'm not drinking, I'm working, so.
Okay, so yeah, you get Conway drunk, but not Dylan, so that
Okay.
Dylan can drive, and you can help
Oh.
drive, and Conway can sit in the back, and we can just
Oh.
let Eero talk until Conway spills.
Or we get them drunk and we don't get Talon drunk, so that Talon has to come back to the school with Conway, and then, like, Conway is forced to, like, confront his feelings with her.
Oh my gosh.
Wow,
That'd be
Niora, have
so
you been reading my books
dramatic.
too?
Yes!
Let's do that one.
Wonderful! And you're going back to the bar.
Okay,
Hero's
It
just like,
starts-
eh.
Every now and again, giving Conway free shots.
Conway will look at you, Niora, and be like, "What is this for?"
It's Sambuca.
Is it
What the hell?
on the house?
Yeah, it's from me. Just, you know, like I got one for Dylan as well, and like one for.
Niora is stealing from her workplace.
Nah, Neora's putting her own money into this.
Day one.
Oh my god, Niora.
Every tip you get, you just give it back to
Yeah,
the
pretty
bar.
much. Oh, yeah, 'cause
All
like,
right.
Maris keeps tipping,
Maris
and
is
tipping's not a thing in England, so
absolutely-
he keeps on just cycling into shots for Conway.
This is a sponsored effort. Well, Conway will be, slamming him down. Every time you bring him, he'll be slamming him down.
They occasionally get something like Dylan and Malakota just to make it look a little bit more obvious, but like Conway definitely gets the most.
Yeah, he's getting pretty sloshed. He's swaying a little on his chair. He's starting to lean his shoulder pretty heavily on Miss Talon. And she's trying to kind of adjust him and straighten him. And then she like looks at you, Niora, and goes, "No more."
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And as the day proceeds, the staff development eventually ends, and the teachers start. Some of them start cleaning up. Some of them start, continue to drink and hang out, because now trainings are done and now they're just hanging out. But Conway will be like, "Oh, I think it's about time I collect my little shitheads and we head home."
Oh, he said home.
Aww.
All
The
right.
bar is on the floor.
Yeah, he starts to try to leave the table and he just stumbles a little. And what's her name? Kira will walk over and start to support him, put his arm over her shoulder.
Hey,
Why don't
Professor Talon, nice to meet you. Are you coming back with us?
is there room?
Yeah, there's no
Plenty
room in the
of room.
carriage.
Sure. Yeah, I could help him get back safely. He's had a lot.
You
Diora
need
scoops
support.
back a little bit to Dylan. Hey Dylan, I've ordered you a separate carriage.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay.
Oh right, awesome. I'll
And-
cancel the carriage then.
Cool. And Dylan turns to keep talking to Nestra and Malakota.
Have a good day, guys.
Yeah, I don't think it's safe to send you back with your master like this. So I'll come.
Yeah.
I'll accompany you guys.
How magnanimous of you.
No, it's fine.
So
I know
what do
where
you
he
think?
lives and all that. So it's unless he's changed rooms since then. I don't
No,
know.
he's not.
Things change all the time, and yet not really at the academy.
Yeah. So what do you teach? Like,
Achilles just tries to get in the back and not be noticed during this whole thing.
As you're walking out to the carriage, she is helping him stumble out. She'll be like, "Oh, I teach chromozoology at Plymouth University."
Oh, so like you would have worked pretty closely together when you used to work? Because they come with us botany.
Yes, we used to work actually side by side. Yes, he did the botany part, of course. I did zoology. Oh my gosh! And then she looks over at you. Wait, did she see you yet, Achilles? Or are you hanging it way in the back?
I would like to not be seen at all, and I would like to use the feat that I never get to use, which is the unassuming. Oh wait, no, I don't have. I don't have
adversity token, don't you?
I don't have any adversity tokens. No.
Do you have to spend adversity tokens to get them?
Am I able to
just to
give her
not
an
be
adversity
seen?
token?
Just to not be seen, I have to spend 2.
I think so. Do you have 2 that you can give
And
Achilles?
only have one.
I'll spend 1 if Hero spends 1 because I'm gonna be keeping.
Yeah, well, we're just getting in her face to make
Yeah,
Laura be in the background.
Sure. Yeah. So you're getting in her face and kind of like blocking, and Achilles, I'll let you use the feat.
Thank
Chromozoology.
you.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm a chromozoology and chromobotany student. That's
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
Technically, Conway is the teacher of that. It's not like
Conway
he
is
teaches
the
anymore, though.
He's been really busy lately.
Have you talked to the TA who actually teaches his classes? She's completely overwhelmed.
He probably could use a little bit of help.
Oh.
For sure. That's what he suffers from, not enough help.
She's
You
just
just
looking
kicked
between you
Hero
as
a
you
little.
whip at each other. So they put him on both positions?
Both. He's got a teacher's assistant, but he's kind of doing both.
Yeah.
Well, that's not they didn't rehire for my position?
No.
No.
Well, that's not cool. Oh, who's the headmaster now?
Oh.
There's some sports guy
Walker.
that thinks he's in charge.
Have you heard of Walker? What's his first name?
Lord
Preston?
Preston Walker.
Isn't that the Cap the Bat player?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from that American
Yes, it
team.
is.
Yeah.
That's your headmaster now?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
great.
Oh man.
Yeah.
When did you leave?
Oh, I left about 6 years ago.
Oh.
Okay, well, because it would have been Zola Thorne then who was in charge of rehiring once you left. So.
Right, and she, to my knowledge, did hire somebody. So,
No one there now.
Mm.
Like, we kind of, me and some of the other students, kind of like use a club to like look after the animals because Conway can't. I mean, Conway could, but Conway's not exactly the best of animals.
Yeah.
yeah, he never was great with creatures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of specialize in botany, so
Yeah.
me and Conway kind of really vibe. Like, I'm
He's
like
not
his
really
favorite
good with
student.
the babies either.
Yeah. He's good with plants in the theoretical. I've never seen him interact with one.
I
but-
have. He just. He always trying really fucking hard to like make Conway sound useful.
And you'll get to the carriage, and she'll help him up, and he'll be like, I don't know how I drank this much. And he's just gonna lean against the window, and she'll go in after him and be like, okay, oh wait, shit, I have to drive. Okay, you look after your
Yeah,
master.
we'll look after Conway. We got it.
Yeah, okay. I've only had like
You know,
3
sit down
drinks.
right next
It'll be
to Conway.
fine. And she'll go to the front, and she'll be like,
Wait. Are you good to drive?
Yeah, I'm fine.
No,
I've
you
not-
said under your breath, I've only had 3. Are you good to drive? We
I've
can
not
drive.
drank anything. I could do it.
Okay. You come up here, you take the reins, and I'll just supervise.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
sure an adult has to be up here with you. Okay, cool.
I've been working all day, so I'm completely sober.
Okay, awesome. Just for safety reasons, of course.
hmm
Okay.
And Neo will probe her about Conway the entire fucking way back. Like, not abrasively, just like genuinely really interested.
And what will you
Yeah,
ask?
Like,
Are we gonna hop between
It's up to you.
interrogations inside?
I'm
the
happy
carriage,
to.
outside? Okay.
What was he like back, like when he worked with you? Like, I know he's been having a bit of a hard time, like he's a bit overworked, so we don't really see him as much. But like, what was he like? Because I heard he used to be a lot more like, outgoing.
Oh, he was the best teacher. He was so into his job. He's very passionate. Loved being a master of covens. That was one of his favorite things,
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Do you
used
keep
to
in
be.
touch?
I tried to when I left. I tried to the first few years, but he never wrote back, so
Yeah.
kind of dropped, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I know he's been having a little bit of a rough time lately. Like, we're his coven, and I'm, like, in his class. So, I see him quite a bit. He's kind of always had my back, but, like, he's a bit distant at the moment. I don't know. It's nice to see
Yeah.
him happy with you, though. Like, he seemed really happy today.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've seen each other, so I was happy to see him too. It's been a long time, you
Can
know.
I ask a potentially real personal question that you're welcome to ignore? Like, if
Okay.
were you two like a thing?
She'll
You
look
don't
at
have to
you.
answer that if you don't. I'm just curious.
As she looks over at you and she just kind of raises a brow like, did he tell you we were a thing?
No, he. Okay, normally going outside of his like work is something he doesn't really do. Like, he don't really go out to socialize very often. But like, he was willing to socialize today, so he's in a good mood. And then like, he was really happy the entire day seeing you. And let's face, I've been with him for like 6, 7 months now, and I've seen him smile maybe twice, and one of which was him yelling at me. Like, that's the third time I've seen him smile in like the entire time I've known him. So like, I kind of figured maybe there's like a thing there. Like, he didn't really talk about his past too much. It's perfectly cool if you don't answer that. Like, I know I'm a little bit overstepping, but like, I was just curious.
We dabbled in stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right there in front of Grandfather Odin and everybody.
Ero, you're not fucking it. Back off.
I'm not here.
He just pokes his head through. How could you? We dabbled in stuff like 16 years ago. It's been a long time, but I think Conway's always been kind of interested in something else or someone else.
Yeah. So again, really personal question, and I'm hoping you're too drunk to remember that I asked you this in the future. Is it Toivo?
You're a really bold first year, aren't you?
I've been told that a lot, yes.
And you think I'm gonna sit here and give you all of your master's dirty tea?
Yes, hopefully. I really want to use it against him. Like, in a fun way.
If you've got a gut feeling about it, I'd say go with it.
Oh my god, no one will answer this goddamn question.
That is the closest
Fuck
we've
my
got to a yes.
brother!
Like, we spend a lot of time together. I need ammunition to jab against him when he's insulting me.
And I'm gonna give that to you. Fjord's my friend.
I can get you free drinks at the bar.
I guess then you'll learn more about Fjord the more I go to the bar.
Wonderful. Also, you only on his name like Fjord like last week. He's real secretive about that.
Why do you think that is?
Because his name's Fjord.
Yeah, it's a pretty nerdy name, isn't it?
Yeah. And just, I know you've not seen him in a little while, and obviously if you're helping us bring him back, he's been really busy. Don't be too hard on him.
I know. Life catches up with you, and after 6 years, you realize, it's been 6 years.
Yeah, that's not quite what I meant, but yeah.
Why are you giving him so many excuses, Neora?
What do you mean?
You seem to like him,
Yeah.
and you're telling me things like, don't be hard on him, and, he's been working a lot.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think he's having a rough time, and I think a lot of people kind of dismiss him lately. And
Okay.
he very clearly cares. Like, not about everything. Like, he cares about us. He doesn't like saying it, but he does. And he very clearly cares about you. Like, again, first time I've seen him smile in like a full month and a half.
Yeah. He doesn't act like he cares, but he does. So
Yeah.
keep being there for him, okay?
He like helped fix my wand when I cut my own arm off.
Oh, you're that kind of first years.
No, like I was trying to fix a tree. I was trying to help a tree. The tree was hurt, and in so doing, it was something new. And because I'm made of water, it kind of took the water out of my arm and turned it into bark.
So what makes you think that he and Toivo are a thing?
Have you ever seen them together? Just
I'm asking you questions.
oh right, okay. So all the time that Toivo talks about the fact that he sleepwalks, all the time that Toivo talks about like how he used to be really great and then like really recently he's been really struggling, and like the fact of that like they won't see each other but then like they stare at each other longingly across the room back when like Toivo was stuck in the plant room the entire time. But like they won't talk to each other, but like there's definitely like a thing there, there's like an awful lot of tension that like even made me uncomfortable. And like let's face it, as you can probably tell, I'm quite forward in conversational topics.
Oh. They did that back then too, I'll let you know.
Thank you for that information.
They've never had their shit together. Okay.
No, they've not. They're disasters.
Good to know.
Yeah. Look after him for me, would you?
I'll try my best.
All right, inside the carriage, would you guys like to do anything to your poor victimized master who is very drunk and leaning against the window?
Oh.
I'll just like in the back seat where I'm not being seen right now. I'll just rub his head.
You're gonna rub his head.
I'll just give him a nice pat.
He doesn't know where this rubbing is coming from, but he's like, "Oh, keep doing that." He's like leads.
I will stop at that point.
Hey.
I will stop at that point.
I have to throw up.
Oh, don't do that in here. That'll be messy.
I didn't bring my bucket. No.
If you're gonna throw up, you have to throw it up somewhere that Achilles can keep it.
She uses it.
I gotta do that.
In a bucket.
I don't have it. Who has a bucket in the? Oh.
We've got buckets everywhere in our rooms now. We'll give you one for your room. Just in case.
That's so gross. That's so gross.
It really is. But it's her thing, so we go with it. She covers up the smell with lemons.
It's true.
Lots of lemons. We have so many lemons in our room.
That's almost as bad.
Seem drunk enough that he might not remember things later.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Hey, Conway.
What?
So we went to the library recently.
Mm-hmm.
We went into the back room.
Back room, like where the
Where you and Toivo used to go.
The what?
The restricted section of the library.
You went to the That's restricted.
It sure is, buddy.
How'd you even get in there?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna die. And stop. Don't do that. Jeez. Always are doing stuff you're not supposed to do.
Only sometimes.
You guys are going in the restricted section. Niora is breaking her brain. There's like so much shit. You gotta kill yourselves.
We're not.
Would you be sad if we killed ourselves?
Yeah, I'd be fucking really sad. You idiot first years. Yes, I'd be sad if you killed yourselves.
Oh, thanks. That's very sweet.
And then I have to tell all your parents. So don't make me do that.
We don't have a lot of parents between us.
Well, I'd have to tell one of your parents or 3 or whatever.
I don't.
that their orphans died.
Orphans.
Toivo told me that.
No, that's the other way around.
Toivo told me that the restricted section of the library used to be different. Is that true?
Like, there ain't a monster hanging around it? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And it was safe to go back there?
Yeah, yep.
When did you decide it wasn't safe enough to go back there?
When some fucking dumb first year snuck into the restricted section of the library like you did and opened a book and released a monster that sucks everyone's brains out.
Mm-hmm. We met that guy.
It wasn't very nice.
No, big old goat man. Not the most pleasant.
Right, he didn't suck your brains out.
Well, we'd have to have brains for that to happen.
That's so true. Wow, wiser words have never been spoken. And he like slams his head against the window.
Wait, did you know the first years that got their brains sucked out by opening a book? You've been here a long time.
Yeah. Yep, I did.
Are they the ones who were supposed to be haunting our room? They said that when we moved in that our room was supposed to be haunted. Are they the ones who were haunting our room, Conway?
I don't know. Probably. There's a lot of ghosts in the academy.
Do you know any of them?
Too many.
Do you know what those kids were in there for? Do you know why they went in?
I think it was like a prank or something.
You think it was a prank?
Mm-hmm. They did something stupid and they got killed for it.
They weren't part of a club or anything?
I don't know, probably like a prank club or something. First years get themselves killed all the time.
And these were the first kids who tried to get into the restricted section? You never heard of it before?
They were the first kids to release what's in there now. They died from it.
No, we know. We know.
Do you know how to unrelease it?
You gotta go in there and kill it. It's the only way. No one has enough balls to do it. You're not going in there to kill it either.
Why not?
Because you'll die too. We literally just went over this conversation.
But we didn't die last time.
Yeah, you were lucky. You're gonna keep saying that until it happens. You're gonna keep pushing your luck, pushing. And Toivo would be so sad if this little fucking tree branch died and snapped in half. And he's gonna reach over and like push her head, Eero.
Okay.
Does
Now
it
my
matter
opinion
what
has
Toivo
changed
thinks?
of you now because now you don't
I
push
think
you know.
I think it was a
Okay.
I think it was a pat. I think it was a pat.
Yeah,
with
it was a pat. It was a pat.
It wasn't oh.
But why did
Achilles puts her bone shank back in her
I appreciate it though. I appreciate it.
but why do you care what Toivo thinks?
Why would I want Toivo to be sad?
I mean,
Toivo being sad is like, I don't know if you've seen him sad, but it's pretty much the worst thing in the whole world. And everybody knows it when he's sad. He's very, very sad.
oh,
Are you gay?
So are you gay?
Yes. Do you like women?
Like, do I want to fuck women?
Or date them? Or anything like
Or
when
date them?
you hold hands with a woman, is it in a platonic fashion?
I
I don't think this is a question you should be asking your master right now. I think it's a.
This is totally the best time to be asking you this, man.
Yes, Eero, I am gay. He's gonna reach over and try to pat Eero on the head again.
We always knew you were gay.
How can you tell
We
that?
always knew.
You could tell by the Crocs. Well, no, that's not true. I thought that you were gonna be straight here for a second. And I was
Because of
pretty
the
upset.
Crocs.
Fuck you. I need new Crocs. You owe me new Crocs.
I'll get
you some Crocs. Do you want some gibbets for them?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god.
Okay.
They're like little charms that you put on, your cross.
Yeah, sure. Give me a gibbet
Oh my
or
God.
something.
What kind of gibbets do you want? What do you want on them?
Like whatever you want to put in them.
What do you like
Would-
frogs?
God.
Or
I don't know.
could we do flowers? Because you're
Yeah,
botany.
sure.
Okay.
Sure. Flowers, frogs. That sounds good. It's just gonna start.
Was there a
Drifting.
zoology professor before you took on both positions? Just while you're drunk, I figure I might as well get as much information out of you.
Get
as
it
possible.
all.
Ask everything.
Did
Yeah.
you take on both positions once Kira left?
I tried to, but they ended up hiring somebody else.
Who?
She got laid off when Lord Walker came in.
Did I see anything about this lady in my stellar deep dives?
Probably briefly, like pictures of her. Yeah. Like pictures of her, probably, yeah. She was like a, let's see. She was a werewolf woman. And her name was gosh, you guys are gonna make me think of a name on the spot.
Well, she's important now.
I know. Let's see. Let's go with Professor Acklehurst. Ackle.
I'm just gonna make up a spelling, and it's gonna be correct.
It's Acklehurst.
Okay.
Acklehurst.
Got about 3 of those letters correct, but I'm staying with my spelling.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, she got laid off.
Oh, do you have anything that belonged to the old headmaster?
Why would I have something of Zola's?
I don't know. Were you friends?
I mean, she was
No,
okay.
like a quill, something negligible. It doesn't have to be like personal. That would be like weird if you had like their hairbrush
Or like a
something. But,
picture?
like a, like a picture.
If you did have her hairbrush, that would be fine too.
Most of her personal shit is still in the headmaster's office. I'm gonna guess
Didn't
anyway.
move it out?
Oh no.
Well,
I mean, oh yes.
if you think about it, she disappeared. I don't know how much of Lord Walker's stuff he moved in and he threw her stuff away. I feel like that'd be really fucking disrespectful.
Well,
If you moved into a
you
spot and
met
somebody
him?
was missing and you just threw all their shit away when you don't know where they are, and they went missing. But there's things in there that would belong to all the headmasters, not just Walker. I mean, yeah, when you have the position, you own the things, but does this make sense?
yeah. Huh.
I don't know what he did with her stuff, though. But I don't have any of her stuff.
Well, I mean, I'm sure she had her own things though too. Like obviously, like
Her own
she wouldn't,
hairbrush.
like use somebody else's toothbrush. Or,
Yeah, but she
know.
she went up and missing, you know? Like,
Do you know why she went
She went missing and she brought her toothbrush with her because
no, she didn't take anything. People went in there and all her stuff was still there. It was weird as shit.
That is weird as shit.
It's not like she ran away from her post. You know, like she just disappeared.
Thank you for having this conversation with us today, and I hope that you forget all of it.
He just grunts.
Oh, except the part about the vomit bucket. We're gonna leave you a bucket. Remember that.
And don't clean it out afterwards. We need it.
Well, you better not forget you owe me shoes. And I want new clothes.
You look very nice in your prom clothes.
I don't want them anymore. I hate them.
Um,
And if you don't get me new clothes soon, I'm gonna just start wearing my robe around without anything else under it.
You know what? You need like an upgrade. You know, maybe like you could become like maybe like an old navy kind of guy. You know, like a like.
oh, you know
Mom
what
jeans.
would be really great, Professor Conway, Master
What?
Conway, is if we could make arrangements for tomorrow around noon to come to your room with our friend Lyle and take some measurements for clothes for you.
Yeah, actually,
Lyle's
two members
really
of
good.
your coven are members of the fashion and sewing club that Lyle runs. You know Lyle. Your brother is his coven master.
Oh yeah. The little pink one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
All
You and the
right.
pink one can come to my room. That's fine.
Tomorrow at noon, me and Lyle will come to your room and we will get your measurements.
Okay.
Let you know right now, Neora is almost certainly also going to be there.
Oh, 100% Nora will come too.
Yes.
Because Nora's
Fine.
also part of the club. So
That's fine. It's fine. Just don't be obnoxious.
nope. Well, I will do my best to keep Lyle and Nora under control. But they kind of get a little excitable sometimes.
Does anybody have any snacks?
Yes.
I got some string cheese.
He's gonna take it. What do you have?
I have candy. Like lots of chocolate. Okay.
He's gonna start alternatively eating the cheese and the chocolate. Just
And
one
this
after
is
the
how
other.
you eat it. They showed me how you have to peel it like skin, and like it comes in strings, kind of like muscle tissue and sinew, and then you eat it.
He takes a chunk, like a bite of it, like you would like just.
That is the psychopathic method. I like your style. It's like biting into a Kit Kat, but like all four at the same time.
and you feel the carriage boom on the solid ground of the balcony of the castle, and you have arrived back to school. You have a solid plan now of what you'd like to do going forward. Kira Talon helps Master Conway get out of the carriage, and she follows all of you upstairs to your spire, and she looks to all of you and says, "Thank you for being patient with him."
Yeah, totally.
Take that. You're welcome, I guess. Not really. But how long are you staying in town?
I have another week or so, and then I gotta go head back, and then I'm back and forth. Why?
Just wondering.
Okay. Yeah.
Where are you
Do you want
staying?
us to take him from here?
Oh, I'm staying at the inn.
Okay.
You're going back? You
I
came all the
mean-
way here just to babysit Conway, and now you're going back to where you're sleeping for the night?
That's what friends do.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure he got back safely. And make sure you guys all got back safely. I didn't know if any of you could drive.
I did okay.
Yeah, you did okay.
I know how to drive a boat.
I can
Not a
drive
carriage
car.
in the sky.
But
well,
are
we'll
they
get
really
there.
that different?
I don't know, maybe a little. I wouldn't want to risk it, you know? But then again, Neora's never ridden a carriage drove a carriage with
Nope.
hippogriffs either. It was an adventure. Why?
It was not
she
the
look-
smoothest landing.
She looks to Eero and she's like, "Why? Why do you ask?"
You want to ask what? Why
you
you're
think I
driving back and forth?
Do you
Oh,
think I
well-
should stay? Like, do you think it?
No, he's fine. He's made his own decisions.
We'll get him a vomit bucket, it's fine.
Yeah, that's very nice of you or whatever.
Neora has
Do you know
remembered the
anything
state
about
of Conway's
wyverns?
room and is trying to make sure that she does not enter Conway's room.
What's that?
You know anything about wyverns?
Yeah, I know about wyverns. Why?
Okay, there's one that's like still just like recovering from a little bit of an injury that I like maybe if you wanted to.
You want me to go check up on him?
Maybe if you
Say yes,
yeah,
please,
if you want.
Eero.
Yes, please.
Could you please go check on him? He got a
Could
little
you
bit
please
hurt.
check on him? He likes books. He's very sweet, a little bit grumpy, but in a reasonable way. He's just protective. He's doing his job. He's lovely.
He's with Toivo.
Yeah, he likes Toivo. Doesn't like most other people.
He's with Toivo? I haven't seen Toivo in a long time. Yeah, I'll come and I'll check on him. I don't mind that
Can
at
I
all.
get the vibe about how she feels about Toivo? Can I?
Yeah, she's super excited to hear about Toivo.
Okay,
She,
cool.
she's very warm, friendly.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure there's no, she liked Conway, but Conway was, into Toivo, and there's a whole little triangle affair. Just wanted to check in vibes.
Oh, I'll go say hi to Toivo if you want to lead the way. I'll go check on the wyvern, too.
Yeah, I'll get Conway to his room.
I'll help. I'll get a bucket.
Yeah.
Ockley, does it matter which one I grab?
No, in fact, it's almost like reading a tarot card. So if you feel like one bucket that is also already full, but it's calling to you, that would make a ritual very strong. So if it's empty and you feel like that one is calling to you, then the purity of the bile matters. So just whatever you're feeling, what's drawing you.
What's
You're
happening
leaning over.
right now?
Yeah, clean bucket.
Just a second. I'm gonna lean over to Niora real fast and be like, "She's fine. He's gay," and then I will.
Niora leans over to Eero, as they do it. I figured. I was talking on the front.
Double team effort. All right.
Nieora's gonna put her arm around Conway. Come on, buddy. Let's get you to bed.
And Con was just like, bed sounds great.
Yeah, let's get you to bed, buddy. Come on. Nieora's gonna lead him.
And Kira will follow you, Eero, and I think that is where we will end tonight.
The last thing I do want to do, because Conway told me that I need to do things that make me uncomfortable, is when he gets into bed, I would like to be like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, Fjord, go to sleep, go to sleep.
A melodic. Does this inspire anything? Does it inspire nightmares in Conway? Like what?
I guess
the bucket.
Or is it just an amusing attempt to try to sing him to sleep?
I think it's just an amusing attempt to try to sing him to sleep because he told her that she needs to be in more uncomfortable situations and she absolutely hates this doing what he's asked her to do.
Surprisingly, it does seem to help him sleep. He he starts to drift off and he's snoring by the time you come back in with the bucket.
Well, the others are getting a bucket, and it's just Niora. Niora's going to try and really subtly, while he's falling asleep, look at whatever the most prominent photo on his desk would be that's turned up to see if it's got Toivo in it.
None of his photos are turned up.
The one that's turned down, that's what I mean. The one that's turned over so we can't see it.
Oh, you're going to try to pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
The alarm goes off.
Yeah.
You go over real quick. You flip up this photo, and it's on his bedside drawer. And you do see a younger version of Conway, probably about 10-ish years ago. And he's knee deep in soil, and he's got he's laughing. He's got these vines all around him. He's got dirt on his face, and he is helping. He's basically got a plant-like creature, like a deer that looks like a plant made of plants. And he's got his arms around its neck, and behind him is Toivo. And Toivo is Master Conway is looking at the camera, and Toivo is looking down at Master Conway.
Niora puts the photo back as she found it. She smiles. I'll help her again, buddy. And Niora's gonna leave.
And that's where we will end tonight. Good job, guys.
We are helping love, guys.
Yes, we are.
Yesterday.
I had to go through a brief period of extreme misogyny before I could come around.
Yeah.
She's fine.
This man, and she must die.
I had to give you guys a little bit of a, ooh, who's this?
We went to so much trouble to find this out.
This has been the entire campaign so far, is who is Conway fucking?
Who's our master getting with?
We had a conversation about, what are we going to do about the library? More importantly, are you gay?
I love that, like, Eero just went out.
Blurted
Like,
it.
are you gay? Do you like women? Do you like to hold a woman's hand, like, platonically?
Is it like this?
Is it like this?
Or is it like this?
The hand thing. Oh my god, that cracked me up.
That's great session, everyone. Good work, guys.
Eugene says
so
this
good.
whole session is absolutely unhinged.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, a hairbrush. God. Okay, closing announcements. Thank you to all of our followers and subscribers that subscribed and followed this episode. Do we have anyone in particular, Lauren, to shout out?
No one new today.
Okay.
No one new today.
Follow us on social media. Please check out Ink and Lyre on all of our social channels. Also, we have a Discord, in case you didn't know. Our Discord is available to all of our communities, so come check it out. It is fun. We do have a Kids on Brooms channel. Sometimes things are posted. It can get pretty wild in there, as well as in the session as well. We're fun outside the game and inside the game. And if you enjoy our show, please consider supporting us with a sub or use that free Twitch Prime sub. It takes a lot of work to bring you this content every week, and we love to do so. So keep coming back. And if you've got a free Twitch Prime sub, throw it our way. You can catch up on all of our shows on YouTube, which are being streamed to our Ink and Lyre channel under the live tab. So in case you weren't able to watch all of it or you want to go back and rewatch it, please check us out on YouTube. All right, what are we doing for Majestic Goose this week, Danny?
This week is Crits and Knits on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And they are about to have some adventures in a magic school of their own.
Are you guys using Kids on Brooms or using D&D? What are you doing?
We're using D&D, and this is our elderly adventurers, so they're all claiming to be visiting their grandchildren.
Oh, that's so cute. They're just like grandparents going to magic school. I love that. Okay. And then, of course, on Wednesdays, we also have Iron Valor, which happens 6 Pacific Standard Time, 8 Central, and 9 Eastern, and 2 a.m. British Standard Time. So if you do like more of a D&D setting, or if you just like all of it, I guess, check it out. I believe they are doing Tales of the Yawning Portal.
Yeah.
Tales of the Yawning Portal, yes. So super fun. And we will see you next Monday at 5 PST, 7 CST, 8 EST. Thank you
All
for
the
joining
Ts.
us tonight. All the tea. We had all the tea tonight and all the teas.
Yeah. And next week, we're going to try to convince a bunch of nude cultists to join us in our library club.
Good times.
That is
Have
the
a good
goal.
night.
Good night.
Everyone.
Bye.